Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid?
You might be on to something.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nest.
Well, for the first time ever, Canada has qualified for the knockout stage at the World Cup. I mean, it was pretty much a certainty going into today's game. The question was whether Canada would finish first or second in Group B. They will finish second. Switzerland winning it 2-1. Scoreless in the first half. Switzerland certainly better early. Canada came to life as the first half went along. But then Switzerland taking control right at the start of the second half, scoring in the 46th minute. They added another one in the 57th minute, so Canada playing catch-up. Promise David scoring a nice goal in the 76th minute. Canada kept the pressure on, had some shots, had a lot of the possession, but they could not tie it. So they go through the group stage with a win, a draw, and a loss for 4 points. So they will not be able to stay in Vancouver for their next match. That's going to be Switzerland as the winners of Group B getting to stay in Vancouver. So Canada will go to Los Angeles, and they will play in the round of 32 at 1 p.m. on Sunday. That's actually the only game on Sunday. And they're going to play the second-place team in Group A. So here's what I can tell you there. Group A finishes their matches tonight, starting at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. South Africa plays Korea. Mexico plays Czechia. Canada cannot play Mexico. Mexico is already first in this pool, regardless of what happens tonight. So Korea has 3 points. Czechia and South Africa both have a point. So those are all three possible opponents for Canada. They could play Korea, they could play Czechia, and they could play South Africa. Now, South Africa would have to win, and then actually, how does South Africa, what's their path to second place? Anyway, they're all possible opponents. Certainly Korea in the driver's seat. If Korea beats South Africa, then Korea's in second place, and that's Canada's opponent. So that's what we're looking at right now. But
They'd have to beat South Korea by 3, I think.
But what's the tiebreaker there?
Well, the goal differential right now, if South Africa wins, they'd be in, Reid. No.
Oh, because they'd beat Korea. But then if Czechia
beats Mexico,
then who won between Czechia and South Africa? Nobody. They tied.
Well, it would come down to goal differential.
Right, because they tied. No, wait. They tied each other.
Czechia is -1. South Africa is -2.
Okay, so let's just look at this here.
Is this like your fantasy?
This is fun.
Yeah.
This is actually really fun. Hope you're having a great afternoon, by the way. He's Jason Milne. I'm Reid Wilkins. Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, 3 to 6 p.m. every weekday on Edmonton Sports Talk. Of course, the match just ended. Hernan and Gager, another incredible show, doing a watch-along. Okay, so Mexico beat South Africa 2-0. South Korea beat Czechia 2-1. Czechia and South Africa tied 1-1. Mexico beat South Korea 1-0. So, all right, so our question, well, they can't all end up with 4 points. So if Czechia and South Africa tie for 4 points, then it would come down to goal differential, and that would be, well, it would depend how much they each won by today, right?
Yeah, it's going to come down to if they win and how much they can win by.
If South Korea ties South Africa and Czechia beats Mexico, then it would be South Korea because South Korea won the head-to-head against Czech Republic. The most likely opponent is Korea.
South Korea,
I think,
yeah.
out of all this is what we're getting at.
Well, and we were just talking with Hernan after they came off the air, and he feels it doesn't matter which opponent that is, that he feels Canada could beat South Korea, Czechia, or South Africa.
Right.
Well,
it's fun. We're
scoreboard watching tonight.
We got to watch Group A. Yeah, I mean, look, it's. I think that we can say, regardless of Sunday's outcome, that Canada has done the bare minimum that was hoped for. They have advanced. They are getting a knockout stage game.
That was a win coming into this, was it not?
I think so. I think if you would have told somebody like Matt, any Canadian, but certainly people who really follow it and are huge supporters, if you would have told them the day before the tournament, hey, at 3 p.m. on June 24th after Canada's last game, that's it. They're out. That would have been a massive blow. Because with this format, if you're top 2 in your pool, you're automatically in. And then there are 8 out of the 12 third-place teams who get in, right? So something would have had to have gone drastically wrong for Canada not to advance. So they have done that. They have at least done that. And then now we see what they can do from here. Man, like to win a knockout game would be massive. Yeah, you were just saying it. Hernan thinks any of those possible opponents are beatable for Canada. And quite frankly, I mean, I would say Switzerland outplayed Canada, but I wouldn't say it was like men against boys. I mean, this was a very competitive match. When Canada had its pushes, it had pretty good pushes. I think Switzerland took advantage of a couple of opportunities and were more clinical with their finishing. And quite frankly, I mean, here we are talking about goaltending. The second Swiss goal, even the commentator said, you need a stop.
You got to have that. Yeah.
I don't think that's the soccer terminology. I think he said you'd love to have the keeper come through there or something like that. But
it looked like different philosophies from both coaches in that Switzerland had their goals come off of 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 rushes. Whereas Canada, whenever they were in the Swiss zone, the entire defense was back and defending. So, the equivalent of a fast break in basketball was how Switzerland got their goals. But that was a beautiful goal by Promise David, though.
That was a great goal. Great goal.
That was top tier.
And Canada had chances even in the final stages. I mean, Alistair Johnston had a header. Just couldn't get it around the goaltender.
Promise David had another header.
Yeah, and there was a rebound sitting around there late in the game. So Canada loses. Tough result. Would have loved to get first in the pool to stay in Vancouver and get a little bit more of a rest. But I mean, as you know, if you're like me and you like looking at schedules, I mean, there's soccer every day. So they didn't want to take a day off. There's not a gap in the schedule till. When is it? July 8th is the first day there's not going to be a match. So they got the knockout stage started on June 28th, Sunday, with 2 teams that will have equal days of rest. So it's not going to, I mean, both second Group A and Canada playing today. So you get Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and you're back at it. Knockout stage game in Los Angeles.
Are you surprised that Jonathan Davies didn't play?
Alphonso Davies? Jackson Davies from the Beachcombers?
And Alphonso Davies have been doing that all day. Are you surprised?
I
am. I mean, we've been hearing for the last 2 matches that Alphonso Davies ready to come in off the bench in the second half. I mean, maybe there's more to the injury. Maybe I don't know. But if he's the best player on Team Canada, then why wouldn't he go in?
Did Canada use all 5 substitutions when it was 2-0? Where's the match report here?
I don't think so.
Because you think maybe when it's 2-1, that's when you put them in, right?
Yeah, I was thinking, okay, the tide has turned. Canada has shifted the pitch. Yeah, I was surprised.
I think Oh no, they still had a sub left after the goal. If I'm reading this correctly here. So yeah, I was a little bit surprised, like down a goal because he play for 15 minutes?
I'm not saying that you had to put him in and they would have won the game. I'm just saying, why not take advantage of that moment
Right.
when the emotional levels were at a high in that stadium, on the field, and get that extra boost
Right.
from Alphonso Davies being injected into the game.
Yeah. Who would have thought we'd be talking about soccer substitutions?
Reid, where are we?
This is great.
What's
This is
happening?
great. Well, I mean, awesome. The great Canada gets a knockout stage game. I think we saw today. I mean, Big Uke says on the FIFA stats page, Canada with a slight edge in possession. Obviously, would have started to tilt late in the game because Canada had the ball most of the last 20 minutes. With Switzerland defending, but I am not going into a knockout stage game, especially against those three possible opponents, and saying, well, it's impossible. Okay,
No.
we didn't draw England or Spain or France, or Argentina. Those are the top four teams, aren't they? We didn't draw one of those teams where it's like, oh, okay, we had our fun. It's a winnable. Even if Canada's an underdog, there'll be a slight underdog, I would think.
Nate the Builder and Castor 1990 are saying that Schaffelberg came in and was the fifth.
Right. So, but I think that was after he came in. Oh, I just had it. Now I'm trying to find it again. When did he enter the game?
When did who enter? Schaffelberg in the 83rd minute.
Right. For
So that was-
Larea.
Yeah.
So
for
that
Larea.
was after the goal. So you still could have put Davies because the Swiss goal was in the 57th minute. Canada made three substitutions in the 58th minute, so right after the goal. Then they made a substitution in the 74th minute, which was right before the goal. Promise David came on and then scored. And then, there was one. So, Davies could have been a fifth sub he could have been the guy coming in the 83rd minute or later. Or I guess before that.
Well, and it you were talking about the second goal for Switzerland. Went right through Crepeau. But he made a huge save early in the game. That probably could have
Yeah, that was an awesome
should have been a
save.
goal, right?
Yeah.
So, that's one thing I'd say we've learned, Reid. Goaltending in soccer stinks. Parents, don't let your children grow up to be goaltenders.
Yeah. Chris says how much backlash would have been if Davies came in and got injured. Yeah, fair enough. But, I mean, you could say that, I suppose, at any point in the tournament, though now we're going into the elimination games. Chris, probably a little late joining us. Who does Canada play on Sunday, and when do we know? We'll recap. We'll have to mention that several times throughout the afternoon. We find out tonight, okay? They play Sunday at 1. That's the only game on Sunday. It is 1 o'clock Mountain Time, and we'll know tonight who they play because they play second in Group B. Group B concludes tonight with, where are my matches here? Sorry, Group A, Canada's Group B. They play the second place team in Group A. Group A concludes tonight with Czechia playing Mexico. Mexico is already through as the first place team. Canada cannot play Mexico on Sunday. So Czechia plays Mexico. South Africa plays the Korea Republic. South Africa, Korea Republic, and Czechia are all possible opponents for Canada. The way the standings are right now, South Korea is most likely.
Right.
Okay, but who knows what's going to happen? Fun stuff.
It's exhilarating.
I'd sooner be talking about the possibilities than we're just not good enough again. Hey, you beat the two teams it was hoped Canada would beat. They drew against one of them, beat the other one badly, and then against a team that they were expected to lose to. They did lose, but it didn't make me think we're still a long way away. I mean, from the top teams, they're probably a long way away. What's Switzerland, 17th? I mean,
yeah, that's
they
a
were
good
all right.
test.
They were all right. All right. Hope you're having a great afternoon. We have a lot to get to today. We have, quite frankly, I don't know if I have ever looked forward to an off-topic topic as much as this one. And we're going to introduce it in a few minutes. Of course, we're happy to hear from you, whether you want to talk about the World Cup. We both realize there are a lot of people who have followed the Canadian soccer closer than we have. So we love, especially today, we love the observations, the details, and stuff like that. Elks Bombers tomorrow. We'll tee that up. Doug Brown from CJOB in Winnipeg is going to join us a little bit later on. Tomorrow's game is at Thursday, so this show will conclude at 5:30. I get to go home early. Jason Milne has to stick around and work like a dog. with Matthew Awanek on the Commonwealth Stadium Green and Gold kickoff show, 5:30 tomorrow. Then they're on immediately after the game for the Green and Gold post-game show. So we'll talk about that. Of course, I'm sure we'll meander through some NHL Oilers topics, Mike Babcock, as we head along as well. You can text us at 780-218-9999. The River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. River Cree Resort and Casino, massive 20th birthday celebration going on until October 26th with over $1 million in prizes. Learn more at rivercreeresort.com. Email jay@edmontonsportstalk.com. Reid at edmontonsportstalk.com. You can listen to us, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio. Those are excellent audio streaming apps. If you want to look at us, well, you don't have to look at us, but if you want to go on YouTube, we're there as well. Actually, there will be a visual element to the off-topic topic.
Yes, big time.
Now, of course, we're going to describe what we're seeing. It's totally possible to follow along if you're not on YouTube, but if you want to hop on YouTube for some of this stuff, the off-topic topic will take the entire show, off and on. We're not doing it for 3 hours straight. I can't believe this was Jay's idea. It's just, I'm giddy. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to Edmonton Sports Talk if you haven't already. The shorts okay there, buddy?
They're riding up.
They're riding up.
Jeez. It's like I'm trying to get comfortable here. My dang shorts are riding up.
Click the, I don't have my thing ready here, Coop. I'm a bad man. Click the thumbs up button. I'm getting it. Click the thumbs up button.
We can sing it.
I don't like redoing it. I like just playing it and listening to you guys sing along because I don't really know if I know the words.
I do.
I got it right here.
Click the thumbs up. We'll sing along, guys.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
See, I still can't remember where I said click and thumb and all there. It seems other people remember it a lot better. So hit that like button on YouTube. We try to get at least 100 thumbs every show. You guys do a great job doing that for us. Helps build the algorithm on YouTube as well, and it's a little bit of a fun goal for us to have. Hang on. Sorry, Jay.
Breaking news.
Sorry, I don't mean to be distracted here. Okay, we have actually, speaking of World Cup updates, we have one right now. It's coming in from Group D in New Jersey. I think we've got a goal scored. Here's
Norway or New Jersey?
New Jersey, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's from New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
McCartney. Jagger. Oh, what moves. Clapton. Presley leaving them all shook up. Now Edward Van Halen on a solo run. From range, it's Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi! A shot through the heart. Just days ago, this club was living on a prayer, but he told supporters to keep the faith. And now he delivers a dose of bad medicine to his detractors. And suddenly, the temperature of this match has hit 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's why it was in New Jersey.
Why was it in New Jersey?
That's one of their albums.
Whose?
That's Bon Jovi's fourth album.
Oh, it's titled New Jersey.
My goodness.
I'm slow.
Well, you're not.
There, I said it.
I don't think you're slow.
I don't think I'm
I just
slow.
don't think you
I don't
know.
think
I don't
I'm
think you just
necessarily-
know as many 80s rock
That's
references
true.
as I do because of our ages. I mean, you were only, what? You were born in 81?
Yes.
Yeah, so your music would be more into the 90s.
What's with the 7,800 Fahrenheit?
That's their second album, 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Didn't want to use Celsius. Well, I guess
They're
American.
American.
I know, but what's with? I'll research. What's the importance of 7,800
Hot.
Fahrenheit?
That's
It is very hot.
Oh, I looked that up. Hang on. I Googled that because I
Sure,
wasn't
it's
sure.
hot.
I think it's the temperature. Hang on.
Not
Coop.
7,900.
I had it open and-
There's got to be a meaning
like
for
the
it, right?
actual reason for 7,800
Yes.
degrees Fahrenheit.
You wouldn't want to be out there.
As if 780 wasn't hot enough.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Your skin would be
It is
melted.
the approximate temperature of the sun's surface.
Oh, cool. Hot as the sun.
I
Maybe
think.
they're just saying they're giant stars.
And the conventional temperature at which rock melts.
Oh, they're melting
Oh,
rock.
yes.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Hot.
Wouldn't you want the temperature at which rock hardens?
Jeez.
Well, yeah, hard rock.
But they're so hot that the album was as hot as the surface of the sun. They were that big.
You can
That's
barely
actually
see them.
they don't even like that album very much.
I do like Edward Van Halen on a solo run.
A few. Hey. To the and I appreciate it. Like the people groaning at it and like, hey man, I'm doing one of these every day for the rest of the World Cup. They may not all be beautiful to everybody.
Oh, Mex with a banger. At 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit, they're halfway there.
Whoa,
Living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Living on a prayer.
Is that Canada's theme? For the
No,
World
what
Cup?
would Canada's theme be? What's that one?
Should have something Canadian.
Drake.
No, it's the Sheepdogs. Isn't that
Yeah.
the go-to Canada?
Oh, that's
Sure.
feeling
Unifying
good.
song.
Feeling good, just like I knew I would.
Yeah,
Are they from Saskatoon?
they are.
All right, 780-218-9999 is how you text us, the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Okay, we better get to this gentleman first before we do the off-topic topic. It's the afternoon headlines for 100.3 The Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today. This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Elks in the Peg tomorrow. Hey, when you walk your dog in Winnipeg, he's got to wear a Colaros. Canada against Switzerland at the Footy Fest. The only good thing about Switzerland is the chocolate. Hey, Jason Milne, is that a Toblerone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Switzerland almost put up a clean sheet. You know, my brother-in-law hasn't had a clean sheet since he gave his washing machine to the loan shark. I'm Chet Palmer.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you better pay up or I'll break your legs. Okay, take my washing machine.
What an odd thing to give a
What am I
loan
gonna
shark.
get? Well, I guess he's got so few possessions.
How much value is there to use washing machine?
To a loan shark specifically? Like what? He's gonna hawk it at a pawn shop? Like,
Maybe he needs one.
well, true. Maybe like, oh yeah, you know my cousin's moving out. He needs a washing machine.
Yeah, give me your washing machine.
The loan shark's looking around the brother-in-law's apartment, and the brother-in-law's like, just take anything you want. Oh, how about that washing machine? Brother-in-law's like, what?
Take the washer, just leave the dryer.
Yes. Leave me the dryer because I already gave you my microwave. It's now how I heat up my food. Oh, well, Mex says the loan shark needs it for money laundering. Of course.
Oh, wow.
I never even thought of that.
Wow.
Mex should write for this show. He kind of does, actually.
Yeah.
Just unpaid.
He does.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. See these scripts, Mex?
Start emailing
That's
him.
actually how I make my living. You're doing it for free.
Do you know that Toblerone, the distinct triangular shapes?
A lot of ridges, yeah.
A lot of ridges on a Toblerone. Do you know that they are inspired by the Alpine peaks of the
I never even
Matterhorn?
thought of that. It makes sense, I guess.
Toblerone. When I think Toblerone, like I thought for a long period of my life that Swiss Chalet owned Toblerones.
Why?
Just because it's
No,
Swiss?
they gave them away.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Every Christmas time, like at Christmas time, you'd go in for Swiss Chalet, you'd get a Toblerone bar.
Oh, okay.
Like Toblerones.
Yeah.
Do they?
They're
like,
hard
could
to
you
eat.
buy a Toblerone at a gas station?
Damn right you
I
can,
think so.
Jay.
Let's order some on
all
Amazon.
time.
Sure.
No, I like to purchase them all the time. I mean, there's a store we frequent here at EST across the street.
You can
I'm
buy a
pretty sure you can
Toblerone
buy
at
a
Dollar
Toblerone.
Tree?
Yep, I'm pretty sure. Dollar store for sure, but no, I don't. I don't know. It's a good taste.
What would be the Dollarama name for Toblerone?
Pointy Chew. They're not
Pointy
free
Peaks.
too, aren't they? They
Well-
have almond in them.
They're not nut free.
Oh, so I
Yeah,
can't
they have
them.
no
Okay,
way.
So that's why I don't know a lot about them.
pretty?
I can't eat
pretty
them.
nutty. They're hard to eat though with the shape. Like you just break them off.
Well,
I
try
guess,
walking
but-
around.
Try walking
Yeah.
around with one in your pocket.
Yeah, pretty heavy. Strongest shape is a triangle.
My goodness.
Those peaks are rigid. Goob.
I thought that was funny. Did I give you the script? I like checked or
Waddy in Cloverdale says, wouldn't that make him a load shark?
my goodness. I love it when people participate.
Spin it any way you want.
Oh, jeez, Coop.
Winnipeg Kev with the early limerick.
Oh, who's he cheering for tomorrow?
There once was a squad dressed in red. Top the group, all the pundits had said. But the Swits had their day, so it's Group A's second they play, with knockout stage dreams still ahead.
Hey, pretty good.
Well done.
Pretty good. Timely. Very timely. Good good word usage. Sorry, that almost sounded like a backhanded compliment. That was good. That was
Hans
good.
Shorkoff says, "Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be soccer goalies."
Okay.
We've done a lot of singing already on this show.
Yeah, I'm glad people are hopefully ready to have fun today. It was pretty newsy yesterday with the Babcock stuff, and of course we will dive into that and some hockey topics. But Jay and I like to make you smile while we're talking about sports, and we will. Like I said, we got Doug Brown on. He was a great player. He's a great analyst with CJOB. We'll keep talking about the soccer and updating matches and all that kind of stuff. But we like to do things that are different. We like to do things that you can get involved in. And we like to do things that will hopefully make you smile or scratch your head or even just think these guys are silly. That's fine. And that's our off-topic topic for today. And this is going to be a good one because it's going to be weaving
and play
in
along
and out of the whole show. Yeah, you play along at home or at work, especially at work. Because then if your boss is like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I got to do this." The off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best can be is what they call the William Huff advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. That's why I was giggling. I was just, when I at my desk, I was Googling just to confirm that was the shape of a Toblerone, that I was remembering the right thing.
Coob, are you ready for this?
Okay, I need paper.
I am ready.
What am I doing
Okay,
this on?
so my oldest daughter
I should have
is
brought more scrap paper.
preparing to take her learner's test. Is that what you'd call it? Just your driver's learner's test?
I think so.
Yeah, my
When you
learner's
turn
test.
the age of 14, you can get your learner's permit,
Right.
which
Learner's
allows you
license exam.
learner's license exam, which allows you to drive
Right.
if you're accompanied by somebody that has
Yeah.
an actual
and it has to be
driver's
over
license.
18 for
Non-GDL.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Grace, my daughter, will be able to drive me around.
Finally.
All these years.
Life dream fulfilled.
Check.
Mr. Milne.
So
So, Mr. Ben, it appears now she's the one driving you crazy. What's that even mean?
what's that mean,
Drop
Von
the
Villain?
finger? What are you talking about? Where's my Toblerone?
Juan Villain, beat it. So we've been trying to find her ways. So my sister borrowed her some flashcards.
I'm so excited. I can't.
That's good. But I looked up and I said, look, there must be some tests online. So through AMA, of which we're members, if you're a member, you could take practice exams. So I thought, what a great idea for me. So I took one.
Okay.
Obviously didn't study, but you have to, it's 30 questions. You have to get 25 or higher to pass. When I took it, I got 26 out of 30.
Okay.
So I would have passed.
Okay.
I'm going to give that test to Reid live on the air.
This is incredible.
Okay. So I think we just get it going. And
No,
Play
I'm
along
not
at
going to
home.
have a time limit like probably your daughter will.
I don't know that there is a time limit.
Okay.
So
But clearly I didn't study.
And you'll know if you're right or wrong
In what year was I 14?
right off the bat.
1988. So it's been 28 years. No, 38 years? How old am I? 28 years. No, 38. What's 52 minus 14? 38. It's been 38 years since I did this exam.
So this is the first question.
Yeah, you got to help me read these.
I'm struggling myself.
I can read them out as well.
Coop, why don't you read them out? Give the options.
Okay.
Oh, I see it here on my screen.
Okay.
What's the first thing you should do when you want to change lanes? Okay. Now this is multiple choice. A, complete both shoulder and mirror checks. B, slow down. C, check the speed signs. Or D, accelerate.
All right. I'm going to say A, complete both shoulder and mirror checks should be the first thing you do when you want to change lanes.
Okay, Coob, you're gonna. Okay, Lock in. Answer. One for one.
I'm locked in.
You're 1 for 1. It's right.
I got it.
If you see it and it goes green, you're right.
Oh, so Coop's filling it out.
Coop's filling it out on your
I'm doing
behalf.
it. Okay.
Okay, question
Awesome.
2.
All right, question
Yeah, go
2.
ahead.
Driving faster than what you see, in parentheses, over driving your headlights at night is dangerous because A, you cannot stop within the distance that you can see. B, your headlights may become overworked and thus stop working at all. C, you may blind oncoming drivers. D, you won't be able to see if it becomes foggy.
So it's driving faster than what you can see at night is dangerous
Driving
because
faster. Okay.
you cannot see within the distance, or you cannot stop
Within the
within the
that you
distance.
see.
Like, that is such a silly question.
They're
How do
worded in-
how do you
yeah.
overdrive your headlights?
Right. You can't go faster
Can't
than
go
the speed of
faster
light.
than the speed of light.
I mean,
This is bollocks.
I would say I would go with A again. You cannot stop within the distance that you can see. I think that is logical.
You sure you don't
That's
want to
the
go
only
with
thing.
your
I mean,
head?
your headlights
your
aren't going to
headlight-
stop working if you're.
You may blind oncoming drivers, or you won't be able to see if it becomes foggy.
I mean, that could also be an issue, but I would think this would.
Well,
be
you have
A,
to select the
A
best
makes
answer.
a lot more sense.
So you're locking in A?
Yeah, I'm going to
Locking
do
in A?
I'm going to do A again.
That makes
2 for
sense.
2.
Yeah,
God,
2 for
okay.
2. Yeah, you can't go faster than light. Read if you could.
Yeah, it's oddly
Great superpower.
kind of oddly worded, but I guess
Yeah.
reading. Okay, let's do one more right now.
Sure.
We're going to do all
Next
30
question.
throughout the course of the
Yes,
show.
we're going to do all.
All right,
30.
next question. 2 for 2 so far. What kind of driving are you doing if you're scanning the roadway, leaving a space cushion and anticipating potential hazards? A, advanced driving. B, proactive driving. C, positive driving. D, attitude driving.
What kind of driving are you doing if you are scanning the roadway, leaving a space cushion, and anticipating potential hazards? Okay, so that's how you're supposed to drive.
Yes, so it's either
what do they, now,
advanced-
when I was a kid, they called it defensive driving.
Defensive, yes.
I'm going to guess they probably now call it proactive driving.
That-
B.
yeah.
I'll
B?
guess B, proactive driving.
Correct.
Oh, 3 for 3. Wow, Reid, you might just...
I might get my learners.
You might get your learners.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do this throughout the course of the show. This is interesting. So defensive driving, they don't call it that anymore?
I guess not.
I guess it's
I always thought,
proactive
yeah.
driving.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I thought it was weird. When I did the test, they asked a question about what's the appropriate amount of THC.
Hey, he might get this question.
I forget the
THC?
answer because I got it wrong. And I thought, why are you asking this to somebody that just turned 14?
Yeah, it's an odd question.
Yeah, what was it about?
It was
THC.
like, how much THC can you have in your...
Well, they probably learned
marijuana.
that though.
How many
in their books.
nanograms?
Like they learned that probably about that you can't be impaired, right?
Yeah, I was studying online.
I
Like
guess it's just... like, it just caught me off guard.
yeah, that's
Because
weird.
I had never had a weed question about nanograms and legal limits other than alcohol,
right. No, that's the new thing.
right?
They're
I know you
adjusting,
can be
for
impaired
sure.
by marijuana.
Yes.
Right.
The adjustments are odd. I did study that when I was taking like driving school and stuff for my tests, but my full drivers, not
All right.
learners.
We'll do we'll do this throughout the show. We'll see how I'm off to a good start.
You're off to a
'Cause
banger.
You can
of a
get
start.
6 wrong and still pass. 5 wrong.
5 wrong.
Okay, and you got 4 wrong.
I did.
Okay, so I'm so far so good. I think I got to use my logic as much as my driving ability.
Well, good luck
with
to you.
some of these.
Good luck to you.
We, of course, are coming to you from the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Afternoons just got a serious upgrade at the Canadian Brewhouse. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. Deals starting at $3.99. Make the smart move and head to the Canadian Brewhouse. Jay's Play of the Day is coming up as well. Here's the Coop.
Canada has made it to the knockout stage in the World Cup for the first time ever following a 2-1 loss to Switzerland, and finishing second in Group B means Canada will play on Sunday against the second place team in Group A. Their opponent will be determined tonight. And in the NHL, a trade between the Predators and Avalanche. Nashville acquiring Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a third-round pick in 2029 in exchange for Zachary LaRue and Fedor Svechnikov. Also in the NHL, the Capitals are acquiring Alex Tuch in a sign-and-trade deal with the Sabres in exchange for a third-round pick. The reported contract length is 8 years and worth $10.5 million. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension, according to ESPN. For the Jays, they're back in action, closing out a 3-game set against the Astros just after 5 o'clock. Trey Savage on the bump for Toronto with 3 games live right now in the majors. Red Sox trailing the Rockies 7-6, bottom 8th inning and bottom 5th. It's the Orioles with a 5-2 lead on the Angels. CEBL action. We see the Stingers battling the Mamba out in Saskatchewan. Catch the full game on any of EST's audio streams. Tip-off goes at 7 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, they have plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. More with Reid Wilkins, Jay Milne following the break here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
2 guys and a goalie.
Great questions. Great. According to Mike, they were great questions.
They were unbelievable.
He said that a lot. There's a lot to unpack here.
Any of them.
But yeah, well, my God, he does not seem like a changed man. He's a brilliant X's and O's guy. That's what everybody said. There was zero accountability for anything that had happened in the past.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in-store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian-owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour. July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
All right, hope you're having a great afternoon. We certainly are here. Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. We will have Mr. Milne's Play of the Day coming up in a few minutes. Doug Brown's going to join us in about an hour. Winnipeg Blue Bombers broadcaster on CJOB. Heck of a player himself. He is a giant of a human being.
Yes, he is.
What is he, 6'10", something like that? I've seen him in the stadium. Like he takes up a lot of space.
He wore the old school single bar down the center defensive line mask.
Yeah, he was a great player.
I loved watching Doug Brown play. He was a menace.
Yeah, really good player. Guy was in the NFL for a bit too. Really good player. Always entertaining to talk about the Blue Bombers as well. Anything we can do it now or later? If you want. Elks depth chart. Anything of note?
Not really. I mean, we knew yesterday as we talked to Mark Killam on the Mark Killam show that Nick Anderson would not be ready to go for this game. So Brock Mogensen filling his spot. It was interesting to see what they did with the long snapping position, which is an incredibly important position.
Right. So their starter got hurt.
Achilles.
Right.
So I think
he's probably
Burton Cron's going to be Luke Burton Cron. That is probably going to be out for the year.
Okay.
But Brad Hladik, UBC product, rookie, was on the practice roster. So they've got their long snapper. Was watching him at practice yesterday, snapping it back there. Brother of Ben Hladik, who, because you're wondering, Hladik, how come I hear? That's a linebacker for the BC Lions.
Oh, okay, right.
All right. So, no, I mean, hey, I'll tell you this: Carter Kettle's in the starting lineup. I mean, well, not in the starting lineup. He's on the depth chart.
First time in the regular season for the U of A or the U of A, former U of A Golden Bear.
Backing up Julian Grant at the slot back position.
Okay.
Speaking of the Elks, I just want to get to this. This is an email that was sent to me by Damian Cunningham.
Okay. And by the way, portions of this hour presented by the Edmonton Elks. Go to goelks.com/tickets. You can get tickets to individual games. Of course, the next home game, which will be the Elks' 5th game of the season. So the next 2 on the road against the Ottawa Redblacks, Thursday, July 9th at 7. You can also check out options for season seats, suites, group tickets, premium tickets, ticket packs, a whole bunch of fun stuff. goelks.com/tickets.
Says, hi, Jay. I'm hoping at some point you have a discussion about where the Double E are headed and the people they are hiring versus the Oilers with Bowman and now Babcock. I'm really struggling to support McDavid, Dry, and Hyman that they would allow Babcock back in the league. There is more than one available coach, and all the others are not of horrible character, and I purposely left out questionable because so many people have come out with their opinions of Babcock. Time for the city to really get behind the Double E. That comes in from Damian Cunningham.
Yeah, well, that's an interesting email. I mean, if he wants to support the Double E, they want you out there. No, sorry, did he say if he's a ticket holder?
He did not.
Did not say. But he is influenced by the...
I'm pretty sure Damian has been involved in our pre- and post shows as well.
Okay.
I think he's an Elks fan, an Elks supporter.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's interesting to say, look at the differences in what the Elks have done from the top with Chris Morris. Like, the Elks are in line. You can see it.
Right.
And that line, they said it from the start. We need to build continuity here. We need to have this structure in place. Starts with Chris, goes to Ed Hervey, goes to Mark Killam, and then throughout.
Right.
So, yeah, I understand what he's saying. I think it's not a bad point.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the whole discussion we've been having about the character of the human being, how people feel about past behavior by a human being. I mean, and let's face it, especially I think with Ed, not everybody's an Ed Hervey fan.
True.
Around the CFL or maybe even in Edmonton. You know, he's got a pretty strong personality. So, you know, there might be some people who say, well, I don't like Ed Hervey, so I'm not. But, you know, generally what we're seeing here is the Elks have hired some people who want continuity, want the same things. And really, for the most part, you don't question their character too much, you know. Whereas obviously the Oilers have hired some people who have specifically done things that they've been sort of either punished or blacklisted for. That's interesting. I mean, still, I think the overall sentiment with the Oilers is, you know, some people don't care. Some people are thrilled to have Babcock. Some people are really unhappy. But even a lot of the people who have said, I don't like Mike Babcock, have said, as long as they win.
Well, that's Reid, right. Like that's the brutal honesty of sports. You've seen it in professional sports. You've seen people that have gotten off of murder charges come back to win Super Bowls.
Sure.
You've seen people that have been caught assaulting their significant other that are still hailed as heroes when they rush for 100 yards.
Craig McTavish spent a year in jail for vehicular homicide. So second chances, character, mistakes versus being an actual awful human being. These are all things that we can talk about. It's ultimately up to the individual person to decide how they feel about somebody else. It is interesting to get an email like that from obviously an Edmonton sports fan who feels like the perhaps moral integrity of the two franchises are going in different directions. Is that kind of how Damien would feel, to sum it up?
I think that's a great
He'll
summary.
tell me if he doesn't like that. All right, do a couple more questions to totally switch the tone of the show.
Now, the off-topic topic is, can Reid get his learner's permit? We are taking a live on-air test. There's 30 questions. Reid is currently 3 for 3. Jason and Leduc chimes in. He says, because weed wasn't legal, there was no legal limit. Welcome to the legalized biome. Now, the legal age for using marijuana is 18 years old.
Okay.
That's kind of the reason I'm asking that, is why is this on a learner's permit exam, of which, I don't know, most people take it when they turn 14. I guess knowledge is power. Sure. I just don't know if it's completely relevant for a 14-year-old to know about nanograms of THC.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's to hammer home. Maybe there's some stipulations that you have to have these kind of things, but yeah, it's a bit weird to me as well.
Well, see if I get that question.
as well.
I probably won't remember the answer you just gave. All right. Let's do questions 4, 5, and 6 here quickly.
Okay. Question 4. When you're coming up to an intersection without a crosswalk or stop lines on the road, what should you do? A, slow down to make sure any crossing traffic is clear. B, stop within 3 meters of the intersecting road. C, stop at a point in the intersection where you can see at least 100 meters of each side for approaching traffic. D, you don't need to stop if you're turning right.
So this is an unmarked intersection.
I think I think it's A. You still kind of almost treat it like you got to yield, don't you? I mean, that logically makes sense. Yeah, I think D is there. Well, the turning right thing. That even changes the question. I'm going to go with A. That you kind of got to slow down and make sure it's okay.
Locking it in. Oh no!
Oh, I got it wrong.
Oh no!
Okay. What's the right answer?
It is B. Stop within 3 meters of the intersecting road. Actually, I did not
know that.
We're all learning. Kelvin Van Dazzelaar knew it in the chat.
There we go. And it says, hey,
wow, I'm under the gun now.
AMA recommends to review page 40 of the online handbook.
Well, then it tells you where to go.
That's amazing.
Next question.
All right.
So it's like if you're driving down a rural road all by yourself and there's an intersection, you're still supposed to stop, even if you can see in all directions of the prairies.
I suppose you're supposed to stop 3 meters.
Right.
Is that a full stop? I guess I'd be slowing down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got one wrong already. Not good. Well, I can get one wrong in every group of 5, right? No, I can't.
A solid line on the road to the left of your vehicle means that you can't make a left lane change.
Sorry, what color is it?
A solid line.
It's just a solid line. Okay.
You can't make a left lane change. B, traffic traveling in opposite directions are separated. C, passing is allowed. D, none of the above.
Well, passing would not be allowed if there's a solid line. Now, it doesn't specify the color.
It does not.
Because if it's yellow, that means there's oncoming traffic. If it's white, that means the traffic's going the same direction as you, but you can't change lanes. So it would definitely mean you can't change lanes. So is that A?
That you can't make a left lane change?
Yes.
Or traffic traveling in opposite directions are separated.
Well, that could also be true. But again, this is hard. A solid line on the road to the left side of your vehicle. Do you know this one?
Well, I would say that I would say B.
Could it be one of those trick ones where there's
Traffic
multiple?
traveling in opposite directions
Could be
are
none of the above as
separated.
well.
Well, if
But
it's some of the above.
passing would not be allowed in that situation.
Well, passing's not allowed if it's a yellow line.
No, but a solid white line means you can't
You
pass
still
in
can't
that area, right?
sway.
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
I don't.
There's one on the white mud, like near us. I never
Can't-
cross over that white
Traffic
line.
traveling in
It's like
opposite
a wall.
directions are separated. A solid line on the road to the left. I might get another one wrong here. Well, no, but you wouldn't make a left lane change because if it's oncoming. So I'm going to say A. A is the most logical answer to me.
That's your final answer?
A?
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh,
I got it.
There we
All
go.
right. Not as dumb as I look.
Okay,
Right
one
on.
more question,
One more,
quick
then we'll
here.
get
All right. If you're going into a curve too quickly, you should A, slam your brakes, B, pump the brakes gradually, slowing down until you can stop, C, pull the emergency brake and steer into the curve, D, ease off the accelerator, then gently accelerate as you regain traction.
Okay, well, you definitely don't need to pull the.
Okay, so C is out.
Well, I think B is out too. What was
B
B?
is pump the brakes, gradually slowing down until you can stop.
Yeah, but you don't need to stop though, right? So that's not
If
right.
you're going into
No.
a curve too quickly,
I think it's pretty obvious the answer for me,
what's that?
right? Well, I'm not taking the test here. I mean,
I think it's probably D.
That's
I can't read the things, but
yeah.
okay.
D?
Lock it in.
D.
Correct.
It is D.
There we go.
Okay.
You've got one wrong.
So I'm 5 out of 6. So I'm on pace.
You're on
I'm on
pace.
pace.
Yes.
but I got to be careful here.
Well, and you haven't had a traffic sign yet.
There's a visual element.
Traffic signs I found to be easiest.
So Kelvin Van Dassler just put eject. Oh, this is good. The off-topic topic for William Huff. I'm doing a learner's permit test. It's 30 questions.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to pick up the pace. What's the thing that we do? Jay's play of the day for
Yes.
Play Alberta when we get back.
Following their 2-1 loss to Switzerland, Canada wraps up Group B play in second place and will play Sunday against the runner-ups in Group A. Canada's next opponent will be determined tonight. 4 of the matches on tap, of course, 2 of which start at 4 o'clock. Scotland matches up with Brazil while Morocco and Haiti hit the pitch. In hockey news, Colorado shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a future third-round pick to Nashville in exchange for Zachary Leroux and Fedor Svechkov. Elsewhere, Washington, Buffalo are finalizing a sign-and-trade move that sees Alex Tuck become a Capital. Sources say that his deal is worth $10.5 million a season over 8 years. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension as per ESPN. And to Toronto, the Blue Jays, Astros, and their 3-game set. Trey Savage starts for Toronto. Mike Burrows for Houston. That game gets going just after 5 o'clock. And right now in the majors, pair of games are live. Midway through the 6th, Orioles up 5-2 on the Angels, bottom 4th. It's runless between the White Sox and Guardians. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Edmonton is expecting some changes this offseason, and I'm talking about your flooring. Paramount Flooring brings over 30 years of trusted service and expert installation. No permission is needed to speak with them. Visit their showroom, open 7 days a week, or online at ParamountFlooring.ca. Jay's Play of the Day up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. Stay tuned for that. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
Connor Murphy gets basically almost the exact same deal as Dickinson, but $100,000 more. I do like the idea of Murphy going in and saying, "What's Dickinson getting?" Well, I want 4.1. It's kind of funny how
100,000 more.
It's sort of worked out.
Going online, seeing the immediate reaction.
What has the reaction been like?
I've seen a lot of people that have been like, "This is awesome."
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hi, I'm Alistair Johnston with Canada Soccer. My dad's the biggest influence in my life. He was the one that passed down the passion for soccer to me. He is the biggest influence in my career.
To all inspiring dads, happy Father's Day. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Canada Soccer.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour. July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
And this is presented by Play Alberta. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. You have to be 18 and older to play. And if you gamble, use your game sense.
All right. Going to baseball. Treya Savage on the mound tonight for the Blue Jays. So I took Blue Jays money line. Treya Savage, 5+ strikeouts. He's been a little bit up and down, but he's averaging over 5 strikeouts a game.
Okay.
And Alejandro Kirk, 1+ ribby. That's what the kids call it.
Yep. Ribeye.
A ribby, an RBI. That has been boosted to +400. So Blue Jays money line, Savage, 5+ strikeouts. Kirk, RBI, +400. You'll also have something in my throat. Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
Zach's CFL play of the day.
Is it a Toblerone?
Zach, this is your play. You asked me to put it in.
Can you
for
read the Scottish lineup quickly?
Oh, that's Andy Robertson, Jack Hendry, Scott McKenna. Oh, they got Nathan Patterson, Johnny McGinn, Lewis Ferguson. That's Kenny McLean, Scott McTominay, Ben Gannon Duck, and Lawrence Shanklin.
Who's the head coach again? Steve Clark.
That's Steve Clark.
Okay, can now you do the Brazilian lineup in the Scottish voice?
It's Marquinhos. Then next we got Danilo. This is tough.
Sorry. I'll just pick one more name.
Bruno Guimaraes.
So the other day, we weren't on air and the Scottish lineup was being displayed and Jay started reading it like that. And who were they? Were playing Morocco or something like that?
Johnny McGinn.
The McTominay or whatever.
Oh, McTominay.
You should start doing
He's special.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Steve Clark.
Coach. He's a good man. He's a good man. I can't do those.
That's a great leader.
How does he celebrate a win?
Oh, Clark's going down to the pub or a fresh pint.
Win or lose, probably.
Yeah.
We should, email Jay, like, the names of 3 of your colleagues and their job, and he'll introduce them in the Scottish voice. Is this too weird for you?
No.
I don't want you to blow your voice.
Fuck, it's not me.
Like, I don't know if I could do...
Oh, just send me your Johnny McGillivan.
Jay at EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
That's Peter Schnitzel.
Did we do finish play of the day?
Yeah, I think so. We didn't do Coob's play of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, put this up today. I was on the lock shop with good old LTE. Plus 320, it's CFL play. Elks money line over the Bombers tomorrow, and Calgary and BC to score over 57 points. So
boosted to plus 320.
Boosted
I like
to plus 320. Was plus 305, so a little bit extra sprinkle there. But yeah, we got that up as well.
The Grand Est parlay, South Korea to win versus South Africa. Blue Jays money line. Phillies 5+ team runs, and Bryce Harper 2 hits, runs, RBIs combined.
Okay.
Plus 515.
Jay's play of the day for Play Alberta, playalberta.ca/EST. Those some neat stuff there that I think you're going to like as well. All right, let's do a couple more questions here quickly before we do the 4 o'clock break. And we got to get going here on the exam. This show is just fun today.
It is.
We're getting into the fun zone.
If I could see it, I'd read it.
Yeah, this is so small.
Yes.
We didn't think about the visual element very well.
No. I'm clicking next and it's loading. Okay, question 7 out of 30. If a vehicle speeds through a construction zone with workers on site, the speeding fine would be doubled, tripled, 1.5 times greater, the same as a regular speeding fine.
It's either doubled or tripled. I think on the signs when it warns you on the highway, it says
speed limit, speed.
It's doubled. Yeah, I'm going to say doubled. A. Okay.
Correct.
That's one of those, though, doubled. I feel like you don't have to know to get your learner's permit. You should just know it's stupid to speed through a construction zone with people around there.
Yeah, how fast should you go in a construction zone? Speed. All right,
one more, then we'll break.
Question 8.
There's Beckham.
Out of 30.
David Beckham there.
Well, he's gulping that wine.
Took back some nice red wine.
A nice little swig. Okay, what does this sign mean? Now,
that means steep hill ahead.
Steep hill ahead.
Okay, hang on. Let's go through the options. Okay. Steep hill for trucks. B, steep hill ahead. C, slow down. D, come to a stop at the bottom of the hill.
That's quite the sign, yeah.
What? Because I've cut your brakes, Mr. Bond. We're going to see how many characters and voices we can work into this show. Well, we kind of do that any day. Steep hill ahead. B.
Boom!
Right,
there we go.
That was easy.
All right, question 9.
Oh, we're doing one more?
One more, sure.
Yeah, one more? Okay. You shouldn't follow cyclists too closely because they don't have rear view mirrors.
Well, why would I be driving in a bicycle lane? Okay, sorry.
Don't have brake lights to let you know when they're stopping. Don't have to follow the rules of the road. Use their left arm to let you know when they're turning.
I think of all those, B makes the most sense.
Yeah. Boom!
All right.
You got it right.
I made it a 9. Not bad. Good pace. All right, here's the 4 o'clock break, and then who knows what we're going to do, quite frankly.
The Lock Shop.
It'd be pretty wild that Bill Zito, in a week, managed to add Brady Tkachuk and Connor Hellebuck.
We said this morning, I looked at what they've got left for assets. I wanted to say there's a 100% chance they don't get Hellebuck, but I couldn't say 100%.
If they're willing to move Lundell.
What else do you add to Lundell?
The one guy that I could see, and this goes to kind of what Drager had been saying, is Mikkola.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
There's one game that kicks off summer. Elks football is back, and the best way to experience the home opener is being there when it happens. For every catch, every tackle, every touchdown, hear the roar of the crowd that's been waiting for this moment. Elks, Alouettes at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium, June 20th. Presented by James H. Brown, Alberta Injury Lawyers. Lock in your tickets for the home opener now before they're gone at goelks.com/tickets. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Following a 2-1 loss to Switzerland, Canada wraps up Group B action. In second place and will play Sunday against the runners-up in Group A. Canada's next opponent to be determined tonight with a pair of matches live right now. Morocco, Haiti in the 7th minute, scoreless. Scotland and Brazil in that same situation, a 0-0 score up on the board. At 7 o'clock, Czechia, Mexico in Group A matchup before South Africa and South Korea hit the pitch. In the NHL, Colorado has shipped Jack Drury, Chad Chase Bradley, and a future third-round pick to Nashville in exchange for Zachary Leroux and Fedor Svechnikov. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension, according to ESPN. For the Jay-Z battle, the Astros just after 5. That's the end of their 3-gamer with Trey Savage on the hill for Toronto. And right now in the majors, 2 games live. Top of the 7th, Orioles up by 3 on the Angels. Midway through the 5th, Guardians, White Sox still deadlocked at 0s. In the CEBL, it's a Stingers on the road in Saskatchewan facing the Mamba. Catch the game on any of EST's audio streams with tip-off at 7 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubich. That was your sports update. The second hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
All right, did you have the Brazil goal in your update, or did it happen while you were doing it?
It happened while I was doing it, Reid.
So Brazil 1-0 up on Scotland now into the 9th minute. We got that match on the old telly here at EST Global HQ. Of course, you can get in touch this afternoon by texting 780-218-9999. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Don't forget about that great $21.99 prime rib special at Tap 25 at River Cree Resort and Casino. $21.99 for the prime rib. 7 days a week except show nights. 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night. That's available for dine-in and takeout. You can email Reid at edmontonsportstalk.com, Jay at edmontonsportstalk.com. We had a limerick earlier, but our limerick theme will be something about taking a driving test. Learners or your actual, your practical test? Is that what it was called?
I don't know.
This is like once you do it, like when you get into that stage in your teens, like all you can think about is wanting to drive, right? And now that we're more seasoned gentlemen, we're like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I must have passed the test at some point. They gave me a license.
Well, Stanley in YYC says, I had my Class 5 GDL license for 19 years before the Alberta government made the changes after many people didn't do the second advanced road test to get rid of the GDL.
So what does that mean?
Is that a graduated driver's license? He says, I never did it because I didn't want to pay and fail on parallel parking.
Okay, so what, your Class 7 was the learners? Class 5 is your actual license? Is that what it was? But what's GDL? I don't remember any of this. I don't remember any of that. I mean, I got my license at some point.
Class 5 is a standard driver's license to operate two-axle vehicles, cars, light trucks, and motorhomes.
Okay.
Includes both GDL, which is probationary, and non-GDL, which is advanced.
So, okay. But, okay, so did you have to get your learner's...
Class 7 is a learner's permit.
And then you're a probationary driver for how long?
I thought it was 2 years.
Okay, so you get your license, and then you have to drive for 2 years, and then you get your full license.
Like, what does your driver's license say?
Why? Hey, and you know we're finally getting cards that'll also be your health card. Like, do you have one of these old Alberta health cards?
Somewhere. Yes.
Like mine's kind of partially laminated. My license says, well, should I use my fake ID or my real ID? I'm an organ donor, apparently.
It says conditions none. I'm a Class 5.
Mine says Class 5, Condition A. Probably that's wearing glasses. Condition A, adequate lenses. They don't even have to be good lenses.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I have a proper permit.
Yeah, and then it has my expiry, my address, my date of birth, my sex. Actually, for sex, it just says N. It's an NY joke, not a gender joke, everybody. Eyes hazel. Are my eyes hazel? What color is hazel? What color are your eyes?
Blue.
Are they? I would have always thought your eyes are more... Oh, yeah, I guess. What about mine?
Let me look. Yours are kind of like greeny gray.
Okay.
What's hazel? Like, when I think hazel, I think
hazel
brown.
is a multicolored blend of brown, green, and gold.
Yeah, that's what your eyes are.
That's accurate. Hair brown. Well, actually, it says hair bro.
Mine says bro, too.
Yeah, because, hey, when we were younger, that's how cool we were.
Yeah.
We were getting our license, and the people were just like, hey, nice hair, bro. And they just typed in bro.
Yours says hazel for your eyes?
Well, H-A-Z.
Okay, mine says blah.
Maybe mine are a hazard. Yeah, my eyes. Hey, ladies, my eyes are so. Look into my eyes. It's
Check it. It says it on my license.
It's hazardous. Yeah. Then it has my height in centimeters, my weight in kilograms, and when this was issued. Why would I have got it then? Well, I probably got it in the mail then. I probably went and got it renewed before it expired, and then it takes a few weeks to mail it to you. Because you get the paper license for a few weeks,
That's right.
Yeah.
Eric Berglund in the chat says a GDL has some restrictions, like no alcohol in your system, couldn't teach someone to drive, and couldn't have more people than seatbelts.
Oh, okay. All right.
How could I have more people in my car than seatbelts?
Well, you shouldn't ever do that.
Isn't that just isn't that a law?
Well, because you have to wear a seatbelt. Yeah. What do you think of my photo? It's not bad, actually, eh?
Actually, it's very good.
Yeah, solid. Just staring straight ahead.
I look like a fat ass in my photo.
Why'd you let him take a picture of your ass?
I don't know. No, must have been a little heavier at that point.
My photo, I have long hair. I have hair past my
you
shoulders.
look like a much more portly gentleman than you are. It's like your face takes up about 3% of your facial features are all like your little face.
Stop. I am right though. This is not.
Yeah, you'd expect that you'd have a much.
Well, that's good then. I'm aging right.
By the way, we are fired up for Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years and the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. And by the way, if you're on YouTube this afternoon, give us a thumbs up. Click that like button. Let's get over 100 thumbs for another show. We're having a good time. We're following the World Cup. We're going to be talking with Doug Brown about the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. We'll dive into some Oilers and hockey topics later on. It's Wagon Wednesday for the WPCA and Century Mile Racetrack and Casino. So that's always. Is Greg coming in?
Bucky's coming in, baby.
Greg Buchanan's coming in. We'll have Greg in studio. Words of the day a little bit later on. All our usual fun stuff. I was going to ask for more questions from Coob, but he just left the room. So we'll
Coob.
Dude, where was he going? He's getting a Toblerone. I better put my license away so I don't leave it here. Like Dusty and Eric show up in the morning. It's like, why is Reid's license on this?
What is he saying to us?
Canada, we should clarify this. Canada lost, if you missed it earlier, Canada lost to Switzerland 2-1 at the World Cup. Canada finishes second in Group B. They will play their next match in the round of 32. This is the knockout stage, so you have to win to advance.
Penalty shots,
Sunday,
too.
Yeah, and penalty kicks after overtime if it's tied. Sunday at 1 o'clock in LA. So Sunday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time in LA is their next match. It will be against one of these teams, Korea, South Africa, or Czechia. We will know tonight around 9 o'clock because that's when the matches involving those teams come to an end, right? Is that a good summary? Did I miss anything?
So it's South Korea.
Yeah, well, it says Korea Republic on my... But yeah, it's South Korea.
That's interesting.
It's not Kim Jong, the Kim Jong country. Who's the leader now? Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un? Kim Jong-il was the one before him.
Yeah, it's...
right.
What do you call that before?
Dad,
Predecessor was...
Predecessor.
Un. Yes.
Okay, let's do a couple more questions. I'm trying to get my learner's permit on air. It's a 30-question test. We've done 9 questions, but I am 8 out of 9.
Question number 10. What should you do as part of your pre-trip vehicle inspection every time you drive? Do a walk around your vehicle to check for children, pedestrians, and anything else around your vehicle that may be in the way. Check for fluid leaks. Check your tires to make sure they're properly inflated. D, all of the above.
Well, I know you're supposed to do A for sure, but I'm wondering if... they can't expect you to check your tires every single time, would they?
Well, let's just say it how it is. Nobody does that.
No, well, nobody.
What? I check my tire pressure every day.
Yeah?
No.
Maybe once a week.
And what's the second check? I don't think
for fluid leaks.
It's got to be A. They can't be that.
I don't know. I mean, it would be great if you checked for fluid leaks underneath your car.
Yeah, I guess technically they would want you to do all those things.
I mean, check your tires to make sure they're properly inflated does not mean give them a test.
No, it just means making... Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll say, I'll say D, all the above.
Yeah.
Correct.
You talked me into it, Jay. Yeah, I should have
I guess, checking for fluid leaks. It's just
just visual.
Just make sure there's nothing like running out from underneath your car.
No, you're not opening your hood every time.
But these are things you would do subconsciously. Like if you walked up to your vehicle and you're like, oh, it appears something is
leaking.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure Jingles
but they're not
is not
little Jingles
behind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want Jingles there.
Or
you don't want to back
trying
over.
to curl up against the engine block.
Yeah.
We all had
Well, I guess you got to make sure the Bond villain hasn't slashed your tires, like.
All right.
The driver's guide says there's 3 things these 3 things determine how long it takes a vehicle to stop. Okay.
Jeez.
I remember this. So Road conditions, weather conditions, and braking time.
Okay.
Condition of the brake pads, brake drum, and brake fluid. Driver's perception time, reaction time, and braking time. Or D, speed of the vehicle, inflation of the tires, and perception distance.
Well, those are all possible.
I know the answer.
I don't think it's B. I don't think it's C because driver's perception, reaction time, speed of the vehicle, inflation of the tires, and perception distance. But that would, okay, I'm going to say it's A. Road conditions, weather conditions, and braking time. Though road conditions and weather conditions could kind of be bundled into one.
Yeah.
I think it's either A or D. But the speed of the vehicle would be, okay, how long it takes a vehicle to stop. How long it takes a vehicle to stop. So speed of the vehicle would have to be factored into that. Okay, I'm going to say D.
Okay, before you click D, Coob, I'm going to say that this answer shocked me because you're wrong.
Because I'm going to be wrong, okay?
It's C, driver's perception time, reaction time, and braking time.
So I guess they're saying braking time would include the speed of the vehicle.
Yeah.
When braking time...
That's a very...
But what is a driver's perception time? I understand reaction time.
Right. What's the difference between perception? I guess perception time is mentally processing. I have to stop. That's a silly question.
I know.
That's a stupidly worded question. You know what? I hope that someone at AMA gets word that we're doing this.
This wouldn't be from AMA.
Okay. Yeah.
This would be through the government.
Right.
I would imagine.
Okay, well then somebody's going to be watching or can spread this to people and be like, hey, like intelligent, adults took this test.
Yeah.
So perception...
That's like a misleading,
I agree,
convoluted way to look at it.
It sort of is. Braking time should, I guess it encapsulates the condition and everything. But perception time, it seems to be that it's a time for your brain to recognize a hazard and understand that it's a danger and then what to do to decide it. The reaction time is you reacting to what your perception says.
But that's
which is
but who's going
complete
to
BS.
You don't need to know it in that much detail to get your driver's license.
Well, and Sheesh Edit says this, driver perception equals A and D information.
Right.
So I guess that's why you got this question, because I thought it was silly too.
But I guess, so I guess he's saying perception includes A and D.
Reid, I got to say.
They got two wrong.
You're on the cusp.
I'm fine. I'll get this one right.
One more.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, is it 2-0 Brazil? Another one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. When driving towards a railway crossing, you should
just gunner, baby.
Watch for warning lights that indicate an approaching train. Watch for vehicles ahead of you that are required to stop. Realize that trains always have the right of way. All of the above.
Yeah, that's all the above.
It's all of the above.
That's easy.
Correct.
So just gunner, baby. I mean, if you're in a movie, if you're in a Bond movie, you'll never beat the train.
Well, no, I got to watch for warning lights. I got to watch for vehicles ahead. And I got to realize that trains always have the right of way.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
Come on.
E. Gag the Bond villain so he can't distract you.
All right.
Get in the trunk, chocolate finger. I'm 10 out of 12. I'm on pace. Okay, we better take a break. This is fun. I hope people are happy. This one, I know there are people listening that are irritated that we're having fun today.
That's too bad.
It's okay.
What are you going to do?
We're going to keep having fun. And Doug Brown's coming up, and Greg Buchanan, and more questions. And here's the Coop.
Following their 2-1 loss to Switzerland, Canada wraps up Group B play in second place and will play Sunday against the runners-up in Group A. Canada's next opponent to be determined tonight. 2 matches live over in the World Cup. Brazil leading Scotland 2-0 in the 23rd minute, while Morocco trails Haiti 1-0 in the 24th minute of play. In hockey news, Colorado has shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a future third-round pick to Nashville in exchange for Zachary Leroux and Fedor Svechnikov. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars, they've agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract, according to ESPN. And for the Jays, they battle the Astros just after 5 to wrap up their 3-game set. Trey Savage on the bump for Toronto. Right now, it's the Orioles up 5-2 on the Angels, bottom 7th inning. Top of the 6th, the Guardians up 2-0 on the White Sox. And from Saskatchewan, the Stingers hope to snap a 3-game slide, challenging the Mamba at 7 o'clock. Catch the full game on any of EST's audio streams. This sports update is brought to you by Say the Reid Sport Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you've got a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at saythereidsportmed.ca to book an appointment. Today, more on the Reid Wilkins Show following the break here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Chris Johnson of TSN The Athletic.
Now it's all systems go, I guess, for Edmonton. There's risk with a hiring like this. I'm sure there's at least a divided fan base in terms of people that think it's a good idea and those that don't. But the Oilers are at that stage of their development, at their sort of roster curve, I'll call it, where I think some risks are required, both in how they build out the team, the trades they make, the signings they make, and then obviously a hiring like this.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Here's to the beautiful lakes and stunning landscapes Canada has to offer. And for the kayak, camping gear, and summer toys you used to enjoy them? Need extra space? Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca. Happy Canada Day.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Okay, can Scotland make the next round? I'm not even paying attention. Where's Scotland?
Let's see. Scotland's third in Group C currently.
Yeah, it's tense though, eh? Well, yeah, if they get a point, well, they're not looking good to getting a point. They might be. I think they're going to try to be one of the 8 third-place teams that go through because they're likely going to have a win and 2 losses. Portions of this hour presented by Commonwealth Stadium. Welcome to the jungle. It's time to come alive and get ready to be thunderstruck. These aren't just songs. They're the biggest concerts of the season. Guns N' Roses, Foo Fighters, AC/DC, Post Malone, all coming to Commonwealth. For more information on the biggest shows at Commonwealth Stadium, go to edmonton.ca/Commonwealth. Isn't Awanak going to a couple of those?
Yeah.
I think he is.
I think he is.
Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, Canada lost 2-1 to Switzerland. Switzerland scoring in the 46th minute, the 57th minute. Promise David scored in the 76th minute. Canada had some pressure, could not tie it up, so they finished second in Group B. They will play in Los Angeles against a to-be-determined opponent in Los Angeles, 1 o'clock Mountain Time on Sunday. So that is a knockout stage match for Canada, what Canada's third World Cup, first time they ever won a game, which they did a few days ago against Qatar, and the first time they're ever in the knockout stage. For the first time ever, the knockout stage includes 32 teams because they expanded the tournament to 48. Doug Brown coming up in about 10 minutes. We are rolling along with our off-topic topic today. I am seeing if I could get my learner's permit today.
Well, yeah, as I explained earlier, in case you missed it, my daughter is currently studying for her test, which she'll be getting shortly as she's about to turn 14. And I was just wondering how I could help her. So I found this online test and I took it just as you are, Reid, and I got 26 out of 30. So I would have passed.
And good 25 is a pass.
25 is a pass.
Well, I am on pace.
So next question. Go ahead, Coop.
Question 13. You just parallel parked perfectly. You should get out of your car on the traffic side of the road. When the traffic light at the closest intersection turns red, only during the day when other drivers can see you. After you do a quick shoulder check, walking with your back facing the traffic coming towards you. When it's safe, opening your door no wider than you need to and getting out quickly. So when you both parallel parking on the traffic side of the road. Yeah.
I mean, this is easy.
Yeah, it's D, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's D.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for the traffic. Well, there might not be a light at the closest.
You might not be at a light.
All right.
For a while.
Okay.
You don't just go
B
to your
and C are just silly.
door?
They put in some silly choices.
Next question.
Yeah, climb out the rear passenger window. Like Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, how would Bo and Luke answer that? You can't open the door.
Yeah.
All right.
These are welded shut.
Question 14. When you see a school zone sign, you must slow down to 30 kilometers an hour during which times? Province-wide, unless otherwise posted by the municipality. At all times, during daylight hours, on school days between 8 a.m. and 9:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. and 3 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. between 8 and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I got this one like this.
I think it's D. I'm wrong, eh? I can tell by your face.
No, if you want to choose.
Is that it?
It's D.
Incorrect.
No,
it's
C.
C. It's narrowed down.
It's
Why
during
isn't just all day?
The hotspot drop-off times.
Drop off, lunch, pickup.
I thought it was any time you go through a school zone during school hours, you should be safe. What about recess?
I have a weird memory because I've seen this on signs. Like these
exact times. Yeah.
Oh boy.
But I thought, like, I lived near a school, and I thought it just said 30 speed limit.
Maybe
30.
got to go back to it, Reid.
I would suggest you to look closer next time.
Okay. But what about recess and stuff? Like, that's
recess. Why kids aren't allowed to leave the property?
Recess. Yeah.
Oh, they're not allowed to leave the property. You should still be safe driving near a school.
Stuck in there.
I just slow down near a school. That's what I think. All right.
Yeah. Well, if you're traveling 30 through a school zone,
you're fine
all day. I commend you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
Why not be safe?
All right. Question 15. We're halfway there. We're not living on a prairie.
Right, or I'm falling behind pace.
Yeah, living on a prairie.
Not good.
What's most important in choosing a safe speed for driving in fog? A, how far you can see. B, how good your vehicle's brakes are. C, the amount of traffic on the road. D, whether it's day or night.
I did not see this question in my practice exam.
Well, it wouldn't be B. Most important would be how far you can see. A, that would be most important.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
There we go.
All right. So I'm at 12 out of 15. Oh, no, so I'm on pace to fail now. Because is 24 a fail?
Yes.
Yeah, a big fat fail.
Now, you can't go back in a question, hey, or Coob?
No,
Don't
not
worry about
until
it,
we wrap things.
So several people in the chat people are chiming in about this.
Yeah.
Because Caster 1990 says in the city bylaws, it's daily between 7:30 and 9.
Okay, so that's why I operate that way.
I want to know how the question was worded,
I think it
though.
said provincially.
Okay.
Unless municipal.
83 Runner says Calgary
yeah.
is all day as well. So maybe I've seen that out by our Drawson.
Okay. So I guess if I were studying for that, I'd be aware that municipalities have their own rules.
Well, it's an
but
Alberta driver's license.
But the provincial legislation is that that's the bare minimum. So I got it wrong.
We can't take that back.
We can't take it back. I got it wrong, but I answered based on my experience, and my answer is safer than what the provincial legislation is.
So what are you right now? You've answered 15
I'm 12 out of
questions.
15.
So you've got 3 wrong.
What percentage do you have to get?
I think it's like 85.
85? So 24 divided by 30 is 80, yeah. 25 divided by 30. That's only 83.
Yeah, 83 is the passing grade.
So I'm screwed here. I'm not going to pass.
No, stop it.
No, I'm not.
You've had,
I'm done.
Hey, that's how I failed the first time I did my test, Reid.
Well,
okay, I thought I was going to fail, and I ended up failing.
You have
Let's go, girl.
24 hours so you can come back and we can write it again.
Well, no, maybe I'll go on a run here.
I think you got a run in you. So now you've been tricked twice. Two
How?
of your wrongs are they were tricky questions.
What was the other one?
The one where it was driver's perception time.
Oh, that was a weird one.
Which embodied other answers.
Yeah, so those are hard to get if you haven't been studying and you know the language.
Yeah, and you're 52.
Right.
Think of if you're 14.
I'd be all over it. No, but I'd be studying, though, so I'd memorize the right answer. Like with the perception time, it'd be like, well, even though I don't understand the right answer, I can memorize it.
Yeah.
And then the school zone one. But I was wrong. All right, we better take a timeout. Doug Brown to talk about the Bombers and the Elks when we get back.
Canada is off to the elimination round. Group of 32 following a 2-1 loss to Switzerland. They'll be in action on Sunday the 28th. With Canada's next opponent determined tonight, whoever places in second place, Group A, will play Canada. Live now, 2 matches underway just before halftime. In the 37th minute, Brazil up 1-0 on Scotland. And it's the same score between Morocco and Haiti. Haiti with the lead in the 36th minute of play at 7 o'clock. Czechia, Mexico clash before South Africa and South Korea hit the pitch. And hockey news, Colorado has shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a future third-round selection to Nashville in exchange for Zachary LaRue and Fedor Svechnikov. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension, according to ESPN. And for the Jays, they battle the Astros just after 5, ending their 3-game series. Trey Savage, the starter for Toronto. 2 games live right now. Orioles up 5-2 on the Angels, bottom 8th inning. And end of the 6th, the Guardians leading 2-0 on the White Sox. We talk some Elks Bombers up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. Stay tuned for that. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
Clip that and we'll post that on social.
Yeah.
You will later. Can use this for that clip.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Ryan Nugent-Hopkins just made history. and then we'll use that.
You have a great mind for social media.
Thank you.
You have a great mind.
Because that's the hook.
That's the hook. That is
there.
the hook.
We'll get him. Got him.
Okay,
I'm not telling you how to do your job.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Here's to the beautiful lakes and stunning landscapes Canada has to offer. And for the kayak, camping gear, and summer toys you use to enjoy them? Need extra space? Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca. Happy Canada Day.
All right, good to have you tuning in this afternoon. Well, I guess Brazil didn't get the second goal after all. Was it offside? Must have been offside.
It was called back. I didn't confirm, but they were up 2-0.
So Brazil still up 1-0 on Scotland. Going into the 41st minute, Canada losing earlier today 2-1 to Switzerland. Elks tomorrow, 6:30 Mountain Time in Winnipeg against the Blue Bombers. This show will end half an hour earlier at 5:30. And we'll bring in Matthew Iwanek. He'll take my spot. He and Jay will bring you the Commonwealth Stadium Green and Gold kickoff show. And then they're on after the game as well with the post-game show to break it down. We're going to go to the Oil Country Towing Hotline. Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Always a pleasure to talk to this gentleman, Bombers color analyst on CJOB and a former Blue Bomber himself. It is Doug Brown checking in. Doug, it's Reid and Jay. How you been?
I'm good, guys. Thanks for having me on.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Before we dive into the football stuff, well, this is a football story, but it's about you, if you don't mind talking about yourself. I believe a couple months ago, you went into the BC Sports Hall of Fame, did you not?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's I just found out in November when the actual induction happens. I won't even be in the country. So there you go.
Okay. So you're not physically in yet, but you're part of the class, I guess.
Yeah, the class goes in. We just got the date sometime in November. So it's I was pretty excited about it. I had no idea it even existed because I was in the BC. There's the BC Football Hall of Fame, but then there's the BC Sports Hall. So I didn't actually realize that they were two different separate entities. So that was a pleasant surprise. But then you find out that, you're not even going to be in Canada when the actual induction happens. So I don't know, maybe my nephew can go accept on my behalf or something. We'll see. But
okay.
It was an honor.
All right. Yeah. So you got the phone call and you were like, what? I'm already in. And they had to explain the difference. But what was it like though, when you are in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame, which is pretty significant. What's it like when you get these calls? Like, is it still an honor? Does it wear off a little bit once you're already in the Canadian Football Hall of Fame? Like, how does it feel?
No, I think it's always an honor. It's always flattering. You forget a lot about your own career. You move on. Obviously, I'm still somewhat involved in football with my fortunate to be involved in radio with what we're doing in terms of my color involvement. But it brings a smile on your face. You're like, oh, somebody remembered. I did something right back in the day. So it's amazing how quickly, it's like I retired in 2011. That's like forever ago. It's like 15 years ago. And it seems like I've been talking to you guys I was just playing against Edmonton myself, but it was a decade and a half. So it's pretty crazy how fast time has never flown quicker than once I've retired from pro football.
Well,
so it's crazy.
Well, all your honors were well deserved. I mean, you and I have been talking for years. Jay and I are newer as a team here, and he's always excited to have you on. Jay has some questions for you. Before I hand it over to him, though, I got to ask you about the trade. Was that just yesterday? Yeah. Drew Brown coming back to Winnipeg. Like I thought the Bombers had a pretty good QB prospect there. What's going on with this deal?
Well, I think, I don't know if they got an indication from Zach that this is definitely for it, but, depending on how it plays out for Zach this year, if he has a great season and he's injury free, I'm sure he'd like to tag on another. But if not, we're in that situation right now with the quarterback where I think it's a year by year evaluation for Zach Collaros right now. And I think you put yourself in a much better position by having that kind of depth on the QB chart. So, if Zach gets hurt this season, nobody knows better than Winnipeg Blue Bomber fans what Drew Brown was able to do when he came in relief of Zach Collaros. His numbers were outstanding, far superior to anything he did in Ottawa. And we were all very, very sad to see him go based on, we haven't had a number 2 quarterback like that in this city for, I cannot even tell you, since before my tenure. And we just talked about how long ago that was. So, I think it only helps your franchise and your ball club. I think Taylor Elgersma, I still have problems with his last name. I think Elgersma is a great prospect and candidate going forward down the line. I don't think he's as polished and anywhere near as experienced as Drew Brown is right now. So for the immediate future, something happens this season, Zach gets dinged up or something, I think Drew Brown is a guy you can put in and still expect to win games. Whereas Taylor would be, he's more of a long-term project. But if it comes down to that the Winnipeg Blue Bombers need a new starting quarterback next year in 2027, I think they are so much better off having those 2 quarterbacks vying for that starting spot.
Doug Brown joining us here on the Reid Wilkins Show, courtesy of the Oil Country Towing video hotline. Well, hotline today. Doug, a third of the starting 24 on offense and defense are new faces to Winnipeg. Certainly here in Edmonton, we saw that in past years, new faces and how long it takes to gel, and mostly in terms of execution. What are you seeing from this Winnipeg team who's got several new faces on both the offensive side and defensive side? Is that affecting their ability to come together?
You know what? It's funny. I commented, I've kind of tempered on this since they've won one game and lost one game, but I haven't seen an offseason or a season start where almost every single one of the new acquisitions for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers have made such an impact immediately on the football team, be that offensively, be that defensively, or otherwise. Granted, there was one injury to a linebacker that was signed that didn't pan out, but I've never seen a season before where all the big splash free agent signings have made a literal big splash in the first 2 weeks of the season. Guys that have paid dividends already for this football team. So normally I would say, it can take time for guys to fit in and adapt to a system and their teammates and what their role is going to be on the team. But I think it's been that's been the least of their problems so far this season. Only 2 games in, obviously, for Winnipeg, 1-1 right now. Least of their problems have been the new acquisitions to this football team, especially the high-profile ones. They've been unbelievable.
The Elks have the best rush offense, although they've played 2 games. Okay, so it's a small sample size, but they have the best rush offense right now at 161.
And we have the worst.
And yes, Doug, you said it correctly. Winnipeg
171.
Hey, look at you, man. I mean, what do you got? You could be doing game prep or something, or what?
Well, not even that. It's the fact that I'm like, oh man, it's one of those stats that gets thrown out there because it's not a good one, right? We all remember stuff that's either really good or really bad, do we not?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, Doug, you played defense at a high level for a long time. Okay, so I want your perspective. How do you stop Justin Rankin?
I mean, you have to have gap integrity. You have to be gap sound. This team really doesn't have an excuse for the yards they've surrendered. Granted, it's the old Rich Stubler bend don't break defense, but they don't even play a 3-man front anymore. They actually have 4 down linemen on first down, which is a heavy run down, and they still have gotten gashed to the tune of 171 yards. So I haven't quite read them the riot act in the sense, because it is only 2 weeks in, going on 3, but something has to give tomorrow night when the best rushing offense meets the worst rushing defense. Somebody is going to win that battle in a big way, in my mind. I don't think it's just going to temper and end up in the middle spectrum somewhere. I think it's going to be it's going to go one way or the other. So either the Bombers did some work over the bye week and have made some massive corrections and have changed their approach to stopping the run, or Rankin is going to be a business as usual. He's an outstanding back. He's really been. I don't see him as a back that, like, I find him as to be a boom or bust kind of guy. At least I did last year in terms of consistency. He was either breaking records and rushing for 200 or having, over 200 all-purpose yards, or he was kind of held in check. That's kind of how I felt about him last year. But, small sample size so far this year, he's been knocking them out of the park the first 2 games that the Elks have had. So something definitely is going to give tomorrow night. So we'll be interested to see, who makes their presence known in that respect.
Yeah, well, he's an exciting player. He's getting pretty popular here in town, as I'm sure you can imagine. I want Doug Brown from CJOB on the line. I want to throw one more at you because we haven't talked since last season. So we haven't talked since some of the rule changes. I mean, this year, play clock, fine. Moving the benches, obvious. Adjusting the rouge, I'm fine with that. Doug, I wasn't as sure about taking out the 55 and shortening the end zones. I know they want to get the uprights out of the way if they are in the way, but I've been watching games and I'm like, there's a lot of passes thrown to the back 5 yards of the end zone, some passes where I'm like, that guy would have fallen out of bounds. What do you think of some of these changes to the field that are coming next year? Or am I overthinking it? Like, our team's just going to adapt and everything's fine?
I don't know. I mean, I look at the offensive production right now in the CFL, and it's crazy. It's off the charts. Like, no matter what happens next year, it's not going to be as good, right? Like, if everyone adjusts and so on and so forth, and it's a seamless transition, it's still not. We're not going to see the kind of productivity we're seeing right now offensively. And so I totally agree with you. I mean, I guess there's somewhat of an offensive area that opens up when you take the goalpost and you put them at the back of the end zone. Okay, the front of that end zone is now open, but yeah, so much shorter as well. You think about those deep corner routes and those. It's just and honestly, those goalposts, that's a pick play for a lot of offenses in terms of how they rub a defender off on a middle route or a dig route or something. So it's I can't. No matter what, offenses are going to fall off next year, I believe, just because of the record pace and the way that the offense have started producing in the CFL season this year. So you're kind of setting yourself up for failure in my mind. And I'm a big guy. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I don't mind the rule changes for this year. I don't mind the, not getting a point for missing your field goal, because I hate the kicking game anyways, so I don't really care about that. But I think you neuter the game a little bit when you shorten the end zones, and that's kind of what makes the CFL so special.
Doug, I just have one more quick one here for you. You played your college football at Simon Fraser, and probably a big part in why you're in the BC Football Hall of Fame. What's going on with Simon Fraser football? Because as of 2022, they cut football from the athletic program. I know I have awful memories of Simon Fraser as they beat us in the Hardy Cup when I was at the University of Alberta. So, but they were a part of it. I know they went bounced around from the NAIA to Canada West. But is there any, I mean, when it happened, there were groups, parading and marching and saying, we want the football back. What's going on with Simon Fraser football?
Yeah, it's a travesty. It's just a mess. I mean, there's a reason all of the players, save for one in the Simon Fraser Hall of Fame, all the football players, save for one, all asked to be taken out of the Hall of Fame at SFU because we don't want to be associated with this current administration that is in power at SFU. They have no appreciation whatsoever for the game of football, how it benefits students, the plight of the student athlete, what the game teaches you, so on and so forth. I mean, there are talks going on up there on campus about the exploitation and racialization of football and how it's such a terrible sport. It's just gone off the deep end. You can tell that the leadership up there is not athletically minded. They don't understand or value or recognize the benefit of sport. So university campuses are cutting athletics and different sports left, right, and center right now. And Simon Fraser University was kind of the catalyst, and I think it's a very poor reflection on where we are right now as a society when these things are no longer important, right? Having these venues and not understanding how these things benefit so many people. I mean, British Columbia is a huge province. There's one avenue now for kids coming out of high school that wish to play university ball. That's UBC only right now, and that is absolutely absurd.
Well said, Doug. Hey, we love having you. We'll probably bug you later in the year when these two teams play again, but have a great broadcast tomorrow. Appreciate your perspective, and have a great evening, sir. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. It should be an awesome game tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to commentating, and thanks again, guys.
Doug Brown on the Oil Country Towing Hotline from CJOB, of course, a former Bomber, a Canadian Football Hall of Famer. Great perspective. Yeah, that's weird, the stuff with Simon Fraser, eh? Like,
terrible. And you can, I know what Doug's saying there. Like, you see it around, Reid, a lot of places where athletics are becoming a bit of a sideshow.
Right.
Like, universities don't need athletics. We're academia. But it's not that's not just it.
No.
There's so much more that those select few who are high-level athletes that can make it to that level get to learn and bring out into the world from their experiences playing university or collegiate sports.
Right.
So it is sad to see that. And I mean, that stadium that they have out in Burnaby for Simon Fraser is gorgeous.
Right.
It's Terry Fox Field. It is probably the nicest stadium.
Are they the one that's like kind of up on a hill?
Yeah, it's like you're in the forests of Vancouver. Like UBC is beautiful as well,
right?
At Thunderbird Stadium, but Simon Fraser was equally visually appealing, and they had a great team. I mean, Marty Kipps, Lloyd Minster
That's right.
product.
Yeah, I covered him.
Him and the Simon Fraser. At that point, they were called the Clan. Now they're the Red Leafs. They beat us in the Canada West final out in Burnaby, but. Yeah, it's sad to see that, this comes down to an administration that doesn't appreciate sports. And Reid, I hate to say it, but Simon Fraser's not the only school that this is happening at.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. All right, 780-218-9999 is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. You can go to rivercreeresort.com, click on the entertainment shows coming up, Collective Soul, David Lee Roth, Lee Aaron, Streetheart, bunch of great acts ahead, rivercreeresort.com. EST presented by Play Alberta. Go to playalberta.ca/EST or go to the EST specials page. Jay's Play of the Day is up. Coob's got a Play of the Day. Yours is still up for the game tomorrow.
Mine is still up.
You have something for the Elks tomorrow?
Elks and Alouettes. So Elks plus 3.5, Alouettes minus 8.5. That's been boosted to plus 262. And today, if you want to get in on this play, you have exactly 6 minutes. Blue Jays money line, Savage 5 or more strikeouts, and Kirk RBI. That's been boosted to plus 400.
All right, we got a special guest in studio coming up for the WPCA Wagon Wednesday report presented by Century Mile Racetrack and Casino. We still got to do half the learners. We got to finish it today, eh? Or do we finish it tomorrow?
Let's do it right after the break.
Just fire through it.
Fire through it.
Okay. Yeah, well then we can do some after Greg too if we don't get through it. It is 25 out of 30 to pass. It's 83%. So I'm not bad. I've got 3 wrong. I can get 5 wrong and still get my learner's permit.
Correct.
I got a chance. I still got a chance.
I think you're going to do it. I think you're going to go on a hot streak.
Yeah,
here.
it's just there's some weird questions where I wonder if the wording is going to catch me, or there's, as we saw, there's some such specific stuff that if you haven't been studying, you're going to get tripped up. Though you got it. Though you did it with
I got 26 out of 30. So you can.
And did you have any of the questions I've had?
A couple,
but there's probably hundreds of questions.
Probably, and we've only had one sign question, right?
Yeah, the downhill.
Okay,
yeah.
so I would expect two or more sign questions coming up.
Okay. It's 5 o'clock. Coob's ahead.
2 guys and a goalie.
Great questions. Great. According to Mike, they were great questions.
They were unbelievable.
He said that a lot. There's a lot to unpack here.
Any of them.
But yeah, well, my God, he does not seem like a changed man. He's a brilliant X's and O's guy. That's what everybody said. There was zero accountability for anything that had happened in the past.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
There's one game that kicks off summer. Elks football is back, and the best way to experience the home opener is being there when it happens. For every catch, every tackle, every touchdown, hear the roar of the crowd that's been waiting for this moment. Elks, Alouettes at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium, June 20th. Presented by James H. Brown, Alberta Injury Lawyers. Lock in your tickets for the home opener now before they're gone at goelks.com/tickets. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour.
To be true to myself.
July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Hi, I'm Alistair Johnston with Canada Soccer. My dad's the biggest influence in my life. He was the one that passed down the passion for soccer to me. He is the biggest influence in my career.
To all inspiring dads, happy Father's Day. Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Canada Soccer.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Canada is off to the group of 32 after finishing second in Group B with a loss 2-1 decision to Switzerland. Sunday will be Canada's next game, and they'll play the runner-ups in Group A. Their opponent will be determined tonight. The live action right now in the World Cup. It's 2-2 between Morocco and Haiti at halftime. And after 45 minutes, Brazil has a 2-0 lead on Scotland. At 7 o'clock, Czechia and Mexico hit the pitch, while South Africa and South Korea play to close out the night. In hockey news, Colorado has shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a future third-round selection to Nashville in exchange for Zachary LaRue and Fedor Svechnikov. To the NFL, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension, according to ESPN. And for the Jays, they're warming up to battle the Astros in just a moment. Ending their 3-game series, Trey is savage to the hill for Toronto. And a handful of games live now, bottom 9th, Orioles and Angels deadlocked at 5 aside, top of the 8th, the Guardians with a 2-1 advantage on the White Sox, and the Yankees have an early 1-0 lead on the Tigers, bottom 2nd inning. I'm Zachary Kubich. That was your sports update. The third and final hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Jobs and we could move to
All right, if you haven't given us a thumbs up on YouTube, please do so. Subscribe to Edmonton Sports Talk if you haven't already. But yeah, click that thumbs up button.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
If you're on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, we appreciate that as well. You can text us 780-218-9999. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Tap 25 has the happy hour Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. $5.25 drinks. You got all beers, including bottled draft, import, domestic, select premium well highballs, and select premium wine served at Tap 25, Center Bar, Onyx, and on the casino floor. And learn more at rivercreeresort.com. Charlie in the, I just want to get to this one, Jay. Charlie in the Nasty Chat says, hey guys, have you got your Alberta Pro Serve ticket to serve liquor? I have mine, but the exam is very misleading. And then Reid Wilkins in the Nasty Chat says, I thought Pro Serve was tennis training, which is perfectly justifiable.
Well, in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999, Tamara, the wig lady, says the learner's permit test is designed for them to fail so they can make more money.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's harsh.
McLovin says Reid on a 16-0 run incoming.
I hope so. Yeah, so I could still get 2 wrong, actually, not 1. 25 out of 30 is the pass. I'm at 12 out of 15.
Let's pick it up.
So yeah, let's do a few here, Coop. By the way, this is the Oil Understood. For GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel.
Understood.
All right.
All right, Coop, take it away.
Question 16. When you're turning left, watch for oncoming motorcycles because they can be hard to see in heavy traffic at night or dusk. They have less control than cars. You can't judge the speed of motorcycles. D, none of the above.
Well, I think you just need to watch for them regardless.
I had this one, and I can't recall what the answer is.
I don't think it's B or C. What was A again?
They can be hard to see in heavy traffic at night or dusk.
Nah, I don't think that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Okay, I'll say A.
A, okay.
I might be done here.
Oh, what? You are correct.
I got it.
I'm very surprised.
Okay, let's just keep going, Coop.
Okay. What does the 2-second rule mean for drivers? What does the 2-second rule mean for drivers? Leave 2 seconds of space.
Something on the floor, you can eat it.
Yeah. Leave 2 seconds of space between you and the vehicle in front of you. Give yourself 2 seconds to stop at a stop sign. Wait 2 seconds before you cross an intersection controlled by a flashing red light. Allow 2 seconds when yielding to other vehicles.
Oh, geez. I think it's 2 seconds behind the vehicle in front of you. A.
That's what I would say, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
I didn't get that question.
A lot of the multiple choices have been A. Well, I guess.
Yeah, I've noticed that too, actually.
Next.
When you pull away from the curb, you should shoulder check, then pull out when it's safe. Check your rear view mirror, then pull out when it's safe. mirror check, shoulder check, signal, and then pull out when it's safe. Signal, check your rear view mirror, then pull out when it's safe.
I think it's C.
I would say C,
Yeah,
too.
Because you have to do all those things, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're on a run here.
I'm
Keep
doing
rolling,
okay. I'm
keep
staying
rolling.
alive.
Keep 'em
Staying
hot.
alive.
All right,
Keep 'em
let's
hot.
keep going.
We got to get to
we
about
got to
23.
rattle off a whole bunch here.
We got
All
to
right.
get about 4 more questions.
At least.
When you're driving in the outside lane of a traffic circle, you need to yield the right of way to traffic that is attempting to enter the circle, is on the driver's left side. Arrive first using the courtesy rule, is on the driver's right side. When you're driving in the outside lane of a traffic
You're
circle.
the outside lane, which I go through a travel circle to and from work every day.
But this is a weird question
Okay, so
because
how's
there's different rules for your exit destination.
Right. So okay. So I'm in the outside. So what are the choices?
Is attempting to enter the circle, is on the driver's left side. Arrive first using the courtesy rule, is on the driver's right side.
I know what I
You
would
need to
choose.
yield the right of way when you're driving in the outside lane of a traffic circle. You need to yield the right of way to traffic that is attempting to enter the circle. No, because they got to wait for you, don't they?
Correct.
Is on the driver's left side, but they shouldn't be cutting in front of you. Arrive
they're exiting.
first. Oh, but I guess
If you're on the inside of the circle, from my understanding, you have the right of way.
But if you've timed your entry, that shouldn't really be
If you're
a
on
problem.
the outside, you should be taking
Arrive first is on
one
the
first exit.
first exit, or knowing there's nobody on your left side.
I mean, by the process of elimination, B's the only
think
one
B's
left.
the only one left.
B's the only one left. Though I still think
That's
it's
correct. That's right.
I still think I could debate the exact wording. But
Well,
anyway,
I'm pretty sure if you're on the inside, you can exit on the third one. But if you're on the outside, it's only the first two
Exit's
exits.
supposed to be for like if you're on the outside, it's supposed to be a one stop or free. There's no traffic on the inside lane,
Right.
And then you can go to two exits, but it's supposed to be for one exit.
Darn right.
or
on the
it's
outside.
going straight. If you're on the outside lane, you can go right or you can go straight.
If there's nobody on your left side, because if somebody's on your left side and they turn into you, you're at fault.
Right, but when you enter the circle, you should be let
should
them
be
go
aware of
anyway.
that.
I just let those
agree.
people go anyway.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question.
Traffic circles stress me out. All right. You must use, this is a fill in the blanks. You must use your low beam lights within 100 meters of oncoming traffic. You must use your low beam lights within 150 meters, 200 meters, or 300
Like
meters.
this is it.
Why does it matter?
Well,
it does.
I mean,
but
there's a number in which you're not bugging somebody's eyes in front of you as they're oncoming.
Right.
Whether it's 100 meters, 150, 200, or 300 meters, I don't know.
Some people have very strong
100
high
meters
beams.
is still quite a distance away, really, if you think about
Well, think
it.
of it as a 100-meter dash.
Right.
So maybe, like, I don't know. I would say...
Well, maybe it's supposed to be 200. I'll say, okay, I don't know. I'll get this one
I'd
wrong,
say
which
as soon
doesn't
as
mean I'm a bad driver.
But here's the actual, like, what I would do. As soon as I see headlights oncoming, I would take my high
I'll
beams
say
off.
200 meters.
Same as myself.
I'll say 200 meters.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You have to review page 79, Reid.
It's
You got it
300.
wrong. It's 300.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
sure.
again, I don't even
Next
care that I
question.
got that one wrong.
What is the maximum distance?
Minimum.
Sorry, what is the minimum distance you can park from a stop sign?
Ooh,
10
good
meters,
question.
6 meters, 5 meters, 3 meters.
I know what I would
know
answer.
this one. Think about it all the time.
I think it's the minimum distance you can park from a stop sign.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 meters.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's what, 30 feet? So it's not that, or is it 10 feet, which would only be 3 meters?
I thought it was 3 meters.
I thought it was 10 and it's 5.
So everybody's wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I have now failed. No, I haven't.
You need to go perfect.
I have to go
You have to
8
go.
for 8.
That is
Okay,
correct.
let's do a couple. Let's go to question 24.
Okay. If your vehicle has an ABS anti-lock braking system and you need to do an emergency brake, you shouldn't apply steady, firm pressure to the brake pedal, pump or release the brake pedal, look and steer in the direction you want the vehicle to go. Check owner's vehicle's manual for more information on braking techniques. Now there is a skip option here.
What? I'll
There is a
say
skip
A, I
option.
guess. I don't know.
You got to get this right.
Think
I don't
about
care
it, Reid.
anymore. I have
Think
my license.
about
You
it,
have to
Reid. This
care.
is what failing. This is you're manifesting.
So
failure
if I have
you're gonna rush.
if I have, you can't skip it because that's
says
like
you
getting
skip.
it wrong. You can't.
You got to
skip
go
it.
back to it.
You
You
go
have
back
to go back
it.
to it. You have to go back.
Pump or release the brake pedal. Let's go to the nasty chat. That's what the nasty chat's saying.
That's the consensus?
You shouldn't do this.
Right.
Oh, you
shouldn't.
shouldn't. Yes, B.
Correct.
All right.
There we go. Question
One more,
23.
one more.
You don't need to make a shoulder check when you pull out from the side of the road, judging your following distance. You pull over to the side of the road. You change lanes.
Well, you wouldn't need to shoulder check when you're judging your following distance because you're looking straight ahead. So I'll say B.
That's the most obvious answer in this entire test so far.
Okay, one
that was
more.
a run.
One more.
One more.
It was a
One
run.
more. Another fill in the blanks.
Well, 2 in a row is not a run.
Well, it's multiple. When you're driving in good road and traffic conditions, you should maintain at least a 6 meter, 2 second, 30 meters, 10 seconds gap between your vehicle and the
Well, didn't I
vehicle
already
ahead
have
of
this?
you.
You
2
did. You
second?
did. This is a freebie.
B, 2 second.
Yep, that's correct. Now
All
we're
right,
on
let's
question
do 25. Let's do one more.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Five left.
Feeling it. Bucky's sitting up there
yes.
in the waiting room
He's like,
like, what have I gotten
He's like,
myself
this is
into?
what I trained Reid to do in Lloydminster.
When you're waiting to turn left at an intersection with a solid green traffic light, you yield to traffic approaching from the left, oncoming traffic, traffic approaching from the rear, traffic approaching from the right.
Oncoming.
This is
Yeah. See, this is getting stupidly easy. So there's no in between. It's either the hardest question you've ever got in your life.
Tests.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not educating our children properly. I mean, you give these questions that are like so obvious. Oh, I should yield to traffic behind me when I'm turning left with traffic. Like, come on.
Well, and then they ask you about the distance for high beams.
Right.
Like, what? Yeah.
Like, do we have countdowns on our cars? Like when you're playing like Alien, 305 meters,
Well, it's
303.
perception, Reid.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm still alive. I got to go 5 for 5.
You got to go 5
gotta
for
go
5
5
to
for
finish.
5.
Wow, this is the most
thriller.
This is the most
anticipated
tense thing that's ever happened in my life.
final segment
This
of the
is
show.
amazing. I'm trying to get my, if people are just tuning in, I'm trying to get my learner's permit live on air. Now, could I get my learner's permit also without studying? Because a couple of those I would have got if I was, like the meters thing you would just memorize.
Yes.
It's 300 meters. Same with the school zone hours. I mean, I base my answer on what is in Edmonton, which actually is most of the day. You got to slow down.
Yeah, that's BS.
But the provincial legislation is these weird hourly chunks throughout the day. Whatever. All right. Greg Buchanan is in studio. What?
Do you care now?
No.
Come on.
I don't care about anything.
Yeah, you do. I can see it in your
There's not a
eyes.
single thing I care about. Canada soccer, that's it. Yeah, I want to pass.
Of
just
course
so I
you
can
do.
pass.
There you go.
But that one was weird too. I kind of got help with that break one, but I was thinking should and shouldn't. Once I calmed down, I got it. Right, because if you have ABS, you don't need to pump the brake.
Yeah, what is it? Automated brake system?
Something like that. All right, here's a sports update with the Coop.
Canada awaits its next opponent following a 2-1 loss to Switzerland, rounding out Group B action, placing second place in their group. Canada will place the runner-up Group A second place. The opponent will be determined tonight. Live right now in the World Cup, 2 matches in the 55th minute of play. It's Morocco and Haiti tied at 2-2, while Scotland trails Brazil 2-0 in the 53rd minute of play. After that, Czechia, Mexico match up at 7. South Africa and South Korea in action at that same time to round out Group A action. Hockey news, Colorado, they've shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley in a future third-round selection to Nashville in exchange for Zachary Leroux and Fedor Svechnikov. NFL news, Brenton Strange and the Jaguars have agreed to a 3-year, $48 million contract extension, according to ESPN. And the Jays, they're in action against the Astros, down 1-0, bottom first inning, closing out their 3-game set with 6 other games live around the majors. In Saskatchewan, the Stingers, they hit the deck against the Mamba out in Saskatchewan. Catch the full game on any of EST's audio streams. Tip-off scheduled for 7 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff. Get your single game tickets today and be there for every hit, catch, and touchdown. Lock in your seats now at goelks.com/tickets. Wagon Wednesday with Greg Buchanan. Up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show, I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
One shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
The Oil Stream.
Connor Murphy gets basically almost the exact same deal as Dickinson, but $100,000 more. I do like the idea of Murphy going in and saying, "What's Dickinson getting?" Well, I want 4.1. It's kind of funny how
100,000 more.
It's sort of worked out.
Going online, seeing the immediate reaction.
What has the reaction been like?
I've seen a lot of people that have been like, "This is awesome."
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
It's the weekend. The sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brewhouse. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going. Rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on. Always. All day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know. All right, thanks a lot for tuning in this afternoon. So I'll finish my learner's permit test in the final segment of the show, and I'll do words of the day. Really, I like the shows where I just get to do some sort of trivia or contests. And
this is right in your wheelhouse.
This is right in my wheelhouse.
Bucky, you've known Reid for a long time.
He knows I'm a nerd.
I thought it was coming on for a sports show, and then all of a sudden it's like getting his learners. Reid, I don't want to ride shotgun with you. So I'm just kind of saying that, you know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
See if I can pass the learners.
I
exam.
think I did drive you around in Lloyd. I don't know if I ever
probably.
Jumped. Yeah.
I did. I don't know.
I think I did.
Well, then I lived a block from the station.
Well, yeah,
the last 3 years I was there.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have to take the vehicle out. Yeah.
No. That's true. We had some long road trips there, though.
Oh,
because we would go. We would go to Bonnyville sometime. I'm not together necessarily.
No.
Bonnyville.
Stony Plain for you during the Allen Cup.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Wasn't there a crazy story about driving home from the Allen Cup?
So Buck wasn't with us. We were not working together.
I was general manager of the Border Kings at the time, yeah.
So the station would not put us up in a hotel. They would not pay for us to go to a station in Edmonton and feed back highlights. So me, a camera person, and Kurt Price did it a few times. He was the morning guy at the time. Did 5 round trips Stony Plain to Lloyd in 6 days because it was game, off day, final pool game, quarterfinal, semifinal, final, and the one game there was a mid-April snowstorm.
That's right, yeah.
And once we hit Manville, it was clear, but from about just outside of Edmonton, the east side of Edmonton, to Manville was a complete blizzard. And Kurt Price, the morning show guy, had the passenger door open. And he said, I can see the line. And if we're going to hit the ditch, I'll tell you, and you can stop or swerve back. And everybody but semis would blow by you, and the snow would just cake on the vehicle like mud.
I would pull over at Fagerville and just say, it's a night.
Well, we thought about that, but then the late night guy was doing highlights. We were trying to get back in time. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of.
And then when
budget for
you
anything
showed
like
up
that.
in Stony, they didn't have a spot for you.
Yeah.
They just stuck you in
and
the corner.
They promised I would have a spot, and I've told that story. I called all 5 games from behind the net. Yeah,
great view, great vantage.
Yeah, well, I knew all of our players, all the Lloyd players.
That's the first time you ever did play hockey.
Well, no, we did. We had that deal the previous year. I think the last 2 years I was there, we did 5 or 10 Bobcats games.
Okay.
But
during the regular season,
that's the first time I ever did five games in 6 days.
Wow. Well, yeah, that was a unique experience. And for you to interview me at the end of that that was winning an Allen Cup, and so.
But we did have a pretty good setup because I went on the ice with a little remote unit.
That's right.
I just kept connected to the station behind the net, and I went on the ice with a headset and did live interviews.
Oh,
with
that's
the guys.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ken Staniforth was the coach. Merv Mann was there. Scott Hood. Scott McEachern in net.
Corey McEachern. Yeah, but Corey.
Yeah.
Corey's a unique guy. He was a great goalie for us, but he was a guy that I only brought in after Christmas because I was on first name basis with a staff sergeant at RCMP when Corey was in town. So let's say that.
Okay. Jeff Henkelman was on the team.
Oh, yeah, Jeff.
Was Scott Wonder one of the goalies? Because there were some former bandits.
Mike Clegg was one of the goalies, too.
Mike Clegg. Oh, maybe that's who.
Mike Clegg usually had popcorn in his glove because he never went in. So he sat on the bench. And he's eating popcorn. So Stanley went to look to put maybe Mike in because Corey wasn't having a good game. Looked over, and Mike's eating popcorn out of his glove. So we thought, I'm not going to put him in.
Corey Dallin, I think, was on the team.
Yeah.
Dustin Falsher, the younger brother. Was it Dustin?
No, Dallin Falsher.
Dustin's the old one. Of the
Dallin
old
Falsher was just a big unit. We stuck in front of the net.
5 goals in 4 games. He didn't play the first game, and then he scored at least once in every game after that.
What memories?
Well, it was an awesome time. That was a great team. And it was very, look, I know Stony Plain's right in our area here, but going into that tournament, there was a lot of arrogance that it was going to be a Stony Plain Bentley final. It was going to be this all Alberta final. And, Lloyd had a good year, but your league wasn't the toughest.
No.
And then you guys lost your first game, and it was like, oh, yeah.
We got hammered by Bentley.
Of course, the Border Kings suck.
Yeah.
And then you guys beat Stony in the semi. Bentley lost to Whitby, and then Border Kings beat Whitby, I think 4-3.
I'm thinking Dan Laquelle had the last laugh, though. If you know what Dan Laquelle has done since then.
He's done
he's okay now.
His brother, right? Is it Dan and Lindsay? But they were in charge of the Eagles. Well, they probably agree with me that they had a lot of confidence going into that tournament.
With silent hockey and
was Brian Sutter not coaching Bentley?
I think he might.
I think he was because I think I went to talk to him before a game and he just politely was like, talk to my assistant. I'm like, okay. All right. This is, by the way, is Wagon Wednesday.
So we go from driver's license to hockey, and then 2 wagons on Wagon Wednesday.
But this is a different kind of drivers.
Yeah, that's true enough.
Wagon Wednesday for the World Professional Truck Wagon Association, presented by Century Mile Racetrack and Casino. Feel the thunder at Century Mile Racetrack and Casino. Live horse racing, heart-pounding action, casino excitement, and great dining all in one place. Grab your friends and make your next night out unforgettable at Century Mile Racetrack and Casino. Visit today and bet on the excitement. Buck, one of the first people to teach me. You got to get those right. That's paying the bills right there.
Exactly.
Well, pay the bills in a big way is something Ray Crotto Jr. did.
I got Cliff Rose for clothes coming on next week.
This is enough. Well, this is enough. Can you two get a hold of yourselves, for God's sake?
Well,
focus.
Is Barry Gunn dropping off some KFC?
No, Barry sold. Barry sold. CJ.
Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah. No, he sold, by the way. Ooh.
Oh, got sirens going by.
That's Ray Crotto Jr. He's driving.
His wheels are on fire.
107th Ave.
Really on fire. Ray has been on fire. I had a great Wainwright Stampede. Unfortunately, we had 4 days of racing scheduled. I don't know if you guys noticed lately, we had a lot of rain in this area. So we had 3 of the 4 days in Bonnyville. We had 3 of the 4 days in Wainwright. And the aggregate show champion, because we missed out on that championship dash on that Sunday, which Ray would have raced into. But Ray ends up winning the aggregate show title at the Wainwright Stampede. Now, a couple days before that, Chance Fegan broke a track record in Wainwright. So we've had track records broken in Medicine Hat by Evan McGee and a track record broken by Chance Fegan in Wainwright. Now, this is Ray. It is the Rainbow Wagon, and this is a unique. History was made in Wainwright because he became the 3rd generation of Crotto drivers to win the Wainwright Stampede, starting with his grandfather, Ray Sr., and then his dad, Bert. So that's kind of a cool story there.
Cool.
And that tells you about family in the sport of chuck wagon racing, where the legacy continues. And Ray has a great outfit there. You see the rainbow wagon just pulling away. Very short track. You can see that. There's not much of a fourth corner there. And the home stretch is right there.
Well, that's it.
That's it. That's the race to the wire.
The infield's right on the corner.
Yeah. It's a short track. It is one of the shortest tracks we race on in the entire sport. So, but it gets you ready for Ponoka, which begins Friday, and it's the 90th anniversary of Ponoka. Now becoming one of the richest shows in the sport, because there's a standings right now. Chance Vegan kind of leading a little bit ahead.
Let's look at the standings here.
Yeah, throw them up, Coop.
Is there? Chance Vegan's at the top? Is that a surprise to anybody?
Well, you can compare it to what Chance has done in the past number of years, where Chance has had slow starts, had a slow start in Grand Prairie. He has had a better start this year, which means very good things for Chance Vegan, because he's going to get stronger. He built his wagon, just like a lot of these guys. They build it for Ponoka. They got 6 days in Ponoka. They got 10 days in Calgary. They have 1 day in between. So count that 16 race days over 17 days. Wow.
Yeah.
And Chance Vegan's ready for that. On top of the world standings right now. And you got to keep in mind, though, Ponoka 6 days, the world standings are included in that. The world standings are not included in the Calgary Stampede. That's a separate show.
Right.
But
so I wanted to ask you about upcoming here in Ponoka. The weather, unfortunately, again, looks a little dicey.
Yeah.
Now, Ponoka, I've been to that rodeo several times.
Yeah.
And are these bigger venues like Ponoka and at the Calgary Stampede, are they better suited or better equipped to handle rain and get the water off the track, or better drainage? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit of combination of that, and you never see too many rainouts at the Calgary Stampede. I think I've been covering it for 25, 26 years. I've been part of one rainout for all those years. And Ponoka's pretty well the same thing. It doesn't happen too often. We did have a rainout, if not last year, the year before. So it does happen. It's rare. But with Mother Nature right now, and if you look at the forecast, don't. Because it doesn't look good for the weekend. And the thing is, with wagon drivers, they probably know the weather better than Josh Clausen, because sorry, Josh, but they have weather radar on their phones. They can tell you, well, Buck, we're going to get rain at 4:35 this afternoon, and it's going to come down until 7 o'clock tonight. Thanks, Josh. So it's like, and that's coming from a wagon driver, and they know it all by heart. And so right now, it does not look good for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Josh Klassen catching strays here on Wagon Wednesday.
Hey, he's a Lloyd boy, so he can take it.
Okay, but is Ponoka's Championship Dash on Canada Day?
Yes, it is.
So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty fun. A lot going on, too, in Ponoka. And it's such a great show. It's the vibe you get in Ponoka is that it's a chuck wagon show. It's a Western show. And no slight against the Calgary Stampede. It's a tremendous show, too. Great crowds. But it's more of a tourism show. And there's a lot of people that go into the stands, not from Canada, and people that never have been to chuck wagon racing before and really are not knowledgeable towards the sport. Great that they come on board and watch, but it's different kind of vibe you have at the Ponoka Stampede.
Okay, so you said it's the richest show after Calgary.
Yeah.
So that would make it the richest WPCA show.
Yeah, tour event. Yeah.
Tour events. Okay, so does that mean the tarp auction, or does that mean the prize money, or is that a combination of both?
Oh, a combination of both.
Okay.
And more, the prize money, of course, this year's $90,000 in the Tommy Dorchester Memorial Championship Dash. So that is huge.
Okay.
90th anniversary on top of it. So we're coming close to the 100th anniversary in 10 years' time if I'm kicking. So it'll be kind of fun.
Does the tarps change week to week? Do they, or is it
depending on what kind of deal they have?
Okay.
Some guys have a tarp all season long. Some will have ones that they'll sell off for certain shows and certain nights of those shows. So it kind of varies to the driver.
Okay, because we had a listener, Scott from Wainwright. Coob, if you can grab that photo and show it up, or put it up.
Yep.
He sent this in. He was at, obviously, in Wainwright.
Reid's cutting me down here, so.
Well, go ahead. I served last year, eh?
I should have had some.
Yeah.
Now, this was his tarp. If for those listening, it says Team Peyton.
That's Kurt Bensmiller's wagon, by the way.
This is Kurt Bensmiller's wagon. What do you know about this Team Peyton stuff?
Kurt Bensmiller played hockey, Jay.
This guy.
Bentley Generals, Dewberry boy. And Kurt's also a hockey coach. He coaches girls hockey, the wrestlers program.
Okay.
Nice. So Peyton Walker is a young hockey player out of the Wainwright area, played for the AAA program in Lloydminster, was part of that team that hosted the national championship. She couldn't play. She was diagnosed with cancer shortly into the season. So there's been great support for Peyton. She probably drives back and forth from Edmonton here for treatments, and I'm wishing her all the best. And the whole hockey community in the Lloydminster area has come together in support for Peyton. Doesn't matter what program, doesn't matter if it's the junior A team or whatever. The whole elite program too has come together for Peyton Walker.
Well, that's just, once again, that's, I guess that would be the norm or the expectation with wagon racing and the community.
That family,
right?
exactly. Yeah, we all come together. And, we have another association besides the WPCA, and anything that happens at association, we support them, and same thing with them. They'll support us too.
Well, I know you're on your way through Edmonton, down to Ponoka tonight.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to tell everybody what you're doing tomorrow night?
Well, Dwight Yoakam's performing tomorrow night, Ponoka Stampede. I'm doing
Guitars and Cadillacs.
Yes, and probably the tightest jeans you'll find, even tighter than Brett Kissel's. Sorry, Brett, I had to get that one in. He's a friend. But so Dwight Yoakam's performing tomorrow night, and I got an interview potentially. So I talked to the road manager, and this is what he said to me. He goes, "You'll be backstage regardless." Hey, what does regardless mean? He goes, "Well, regardless, he might do the interview, he might not do the interview, or it might be a long interview."
Right.
So I don't know where it's going to go. I'll meet him, and I got a feeling it might be short. I'm not too sure.
Is it live?
Yeah. Well, no, the interview won't be live. He'll be live. But
Okay.
Yeah. The
So
interview.
you're getting him. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully for the radio show. So we have WPCA radio there, and always looking. A tremendous guy, in Dwight Yoakam, from acting to music to everything he's
He was
done.
in Sling Blade.
That's where he was.
Yeah, he was in Sling Blade. I'm pretty sure.
What time do the races go every day, Bucky? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, roughly around 8 o'clock, 7:45 to 8 o'clock in that ballpark.
Okay, so if you want to head down to Ponoka, that's great. I know Mike, the Michigan fan, a listener of ours, he's down there every year. He always brings us his smoked meats.
Yeah, maybe he'll bring you
cheeses.
some special.
Well, yeah, go
dishes.
see Bucky, Mike.
There we go. I'll taste anything once.
Okay, so next week, Wednesday's Canada Day. So Wagon Wednesday will actually be on a Thursday. So we're going to do Thursday, July 2nd. So you'll have the post. You got time?
Yeah, I can probably
find time.
You know what? We might have to either after done Ponoka, I might zip back up here. This is fun coming to you guys live.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, and I'm not going to do any driver's tests or anything like that.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, it's our show, Bucky. We can, if we want to ask you a question, we might ask you.
But the tarp auction stuff is fun because that's the sponsorship.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
So if you've been to a chuck wagon race, but I should say if you haven't, so say Greg is sponsored by EST, and the announcer is going, comes Greg Buchanan. They don't say, "Here comes Greg Buchanan." They say, "Here comes Edmonton Sports Talk and Greg Buchanan," or "Here comes Bucky with his EST wagon." So you get mentioned all the time.
You do, and the other great thing for that is when you sponsor a hockey team, a ball team, or whatever you want to sponsor, they're not going to let you come into the dressing room. They're not going to let you come on the bench and go, hey, run the Fords here tonight. So you don't get that. When you sponsor Chuck Wagon Racing, you can come into the barn, you can see the horses, you can hang out, they'll even, hey, grab a pitchfork, help out. And it's so that family atmosphere brings in the sponsors. And that's why you see some sponsors of drivers that have been a sponsor for that driver for decades.
And then sometimes, so the way I remember, a company could sponsor a driver all year long and then also outbid everybody in Calgary for the Rangeland Derby to make sure that they're 100% in,
so
right?
EST can come down on the Calgary Stampede tarp sale. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. Have an EST tarp.
Aren't those hundreds of thousands?
Some of them are.
Yeah, somebody has to take a pay cut here. So I'm just saying.
Why is everybody looking at me?
No, we're not. They're not exactly.
Jeez.
I work for Stingray. I know what that's about. So, yeah.
This came in from Dave the Welder. The Peyton's dad listens and texts EST.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So, hey, thinking of you and your daughter.
Is our old station really condos now? Was that real what you said?
It's they have a wheelchair easy chair accessibility for seniors in the back. So where the studio used to be, is where they sell I guess the electric chairs or electric vehicles that the seniors kind of putter around,
that's nice.
which I'll be like in 10 years, I'll be me. But and they have condos in the front. So
seriously,
so we were thinking.
So the sports department could be.
Well, we were thinking about, there's a few of us that was going to turn into man caves. And we could get some big screen TVs upstairs and go into Mary Shortell's office and turn that into a man cave. We're talking about stuff that doesn't have a
Jay.
clue.
No, this is great. We might as well just keep at it. Poop stains ask Bucky if he thinks the Border Kings will ever come back.
I'd love to see it, but the Allen Cup is the reason why I've said this before. I'm not going to put the Border Kings together to play for a league trophy or bowling trophy, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We're there for a national championship. And the Allen Cup now is a tournament that you enter.
It's lost its shine, eh?
You don't really qualify for it. You just say, hey, I got a senior team here. We're going to enter. Good luck.
And I hate to say that. It was getting that way when I was still there. Because even that Thunder Bay team that won in Lloyd, over Horse Lake and then beat the Quebec team in the final, they only played about 11 games. They just assembled in February. And so unfortunately,
And what happened with senior hockey then, they were spending so much money. Players were making a ridiculous amount of money. Horse Lake Thunder coming into Lloyd there with Theo Fleury and all the boys and got paid a ridiculous amount of money. We didn't really do that in the Border Kings. We took care of guys, but we did not pay them.
Yeah. All right. This is great having you, Buck. It's good,
Well,
it's good seeing you.
I would say, Mike, the Michigan fan, says Billy knows where their camper is.
Billy's going to have to tell me.
I'm just worried about you because you're a celebrity down there. I mean, you walk everywhere.
You bring that down a whole lot.
But Pinoka's a different animal, Reid. I mean, I know we had to fight people off as he was coming into the studio here, but Pinoka's a different animal. Can you walk around there without...
I'm kind of the new kid in the block, which is kind of funny because they say, hey, you're the new kid.
Bucky, you've been covering the Chiefs.
I'm 60 years old. I'm not the new kid, but I'm new to the WPCA. But I've been part of it for... since '89, they came to me in Lloyd and said, "Hey, we're gonna have you cover chuck wagon racing." And I said, "What the heck is chuck wagon racing?" And then I hung out with a guy by the name of Buddy Bensmiller. Next thing I know,
legend.
Yeah. So 27 years, the Calgary Stampede come next week.
That's awesome.
Well, do you got to get out of here? Or do you want to take the final 5 questions with Reid for the driver's test?
Yeah,
we'll keep them on after.
All right, stick around. Stick around. We're gonna do a break here. Here's the coop.
Following their 2-1 loss to Switzerland, Canada wraps up Group B play in second place and will take on the runners-up in Group A on Sunday in the elimination stage. Currently, 2 matches live in the 79th minute. Morocco taking a 3-2 lead on Haiti, scoring a goal in the 78th minute to take the lead for Morocco. 77th minute of action, Brazil up 3-0 over Scotland. And at 7 o'clock, Czechia, Mexico, they hit the pitch before South Africa and South Korea close things out. In hockey news, Colorado, they've shipped Jack Drury, Chase Bradley, and a future third-round selection to Nashville in exchange for Zachary Leroux and Fedor Svechnikov for the Jays. They're in action against the Astros, wrapping up a 3-game series. It's currently 1-1 top of the third. Around the majors, 3-3. Tie between the Guardians and White Sox, bottom 9th and bottom 4th. Seattle has a 1-0 lead on Pittsburgh. From Saskatchewan, the Stingers hope to snap a 3-game slide against the Mamba. Catch the full game on any of EST's audio streams with tip-off at 7 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by the Ranch Golf Club. The Ranch Golf Club delivers premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value every round. It's why they're Alberta's top choice for corporate golf events. Visit theranchgolf.com to book a tee time today. More with Greg Buchanan on the other side of the break here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
EST Afternoons.
An old dog is not going to change. Sorry.
This leopard spots ain't changing.
We knew this.
Yeah.
I said it when the presser comes. And Stan Bowman said it. We have to see more action than words. He said words are important, but the action is what we need to see here. Rashok starts it off with 2 great questions on the Columbus Blue Jacket situation. Mike did a lot of deflecting. He was like Ryan Smith.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
This summer, River Cree Resort and Casino welcomes reggae royalty for an evening with one of the world's most inspiring entertainers, Ziggy Marley. 9-time Grammy winner, Emmy winner, activist, storyteller, musician, legend. Ziggy Marley, The Bright Side Tour.
To be true to myself.
July 5th at the River Cree Resort and Casino. Get tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
All right, special guest in studio, Greg Buchanan from the World Professional Truck Wagon Association. He's on his way to Ponoka. He's the guy that hired me for my first job in Lloydminster.
Don't hold that against me, folks.
26 years ago. It's been amazing. Buying or selling for Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com, Instagram handle, Damon Bunting Real Estate. All right, so I got to go buying or selling. Can I go 5 for 5 and pass the learner's permit test? Now, we better clarify because Buck was like, what are you talking about?
What's going on
Don't you
over
drive?
I had a bit of a goof up, boys. I got to pull up the page again, but it will stay.
Oh, well,
you got to
passed
delete the test.
Well, that's an
I mean?
auto pass.
It's auto pass.
If you can't get it back,
I auto passed. So Buck was like, don't you drive? I was like, yes, it's hypothetical.
Okay, let's throw it up. We got to run through
Hypothetical
these.
learner's test.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question
Make it
26.
big. Make
Let's
it
go.
big.
Yeah, I got old eyes
Well,
here.
there's
No, I'll read it. I'll read it out. Okay, question 26. Come on, guys. Let's take this seriously. This is an exam.
Focus.
Your vehicle is parallel parked facing downhill on a two-way road. What should you do before leaving your vehicle? Make sure your front wheels are facing straight ahead and set the parking brake.
No.
Turn your front wheels away from the curb. Or edge of the road. Okay. Turn the front wheels toward the curb, edge of the road, and set the parking brake. D, just set the parking brake.
No, I think you're supposed to turn your wheels. C.
Yeah, C.
Okay.
Yeah, it's C. Correct.
All right, 4 more.
Awesome. When is it illegal to pass another vehicle? When the vehicle is approaching on the opposite side of the road or too close. When a solid yellow line is on your side of the center line.
Yeah, that one.
Solid yellow.
It's got to be that one.
Is that, oh,
No,
well,
wait, there's another
no,
one.
no, 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 no. When a
Keep
sign
all the
indicates
above.
Yeah, it might
you
be all the
can't
above.
pass or all of the above.
What was the third option?
Yeah, I think it'd be-
Sign indicating
Yeah,
no
all the
passing.
above. All the above.
All the above. D.
Correct.
Okay.
28. When you merge into traffic, you should speed up to match the speed of the vehicle. Keep changing the gap and any following vehicles. Signal properly. All of the above.
All the above. I think it's all the above.
Correct.
Okay.
29. If your vehicle begins to skid, you should brake firmly, accelerate firmly, steer in the direction you want the front of the vehicle to go, steer in the opposite direction you want the vehicle
be A.
Or you want the front
Yeah,
of the
I think it'd be A. Like, but people in Lloyd.
I mean, you gotta stop.
Yeah, I think it'd be A.
Brake firmly.
Brake firmly.
Well,
That's,
hang on.
But do you accelerate? Like, why would you accelerate?
You wouldn't accelerate.
If your vehicle begins to skid, what's that mean?
Well, it'll be wintertime, right?
You're like braking
Sideways?
firmly.
But
might
when
not
you
always
spin
be-
out,
What are C and D again? I can't see
C
them.
is steer in the direction you want the front of the vehicle to go. D is steer in the opposite direction you want the front of the vehicle to go. I'm pretty
The
sure
opposite
it's
direction.
Is it opposite direction? It might, okay, maybe
It's got to be opposite direction, or else just try to find a vehicle that's very
I think
cheap
you
and hit
steer
it.
into the ditch.
Yeah.
In
Well,
the
you steer
ditch?
where you want to go.
But there's
so
no
you-
ditch though. It could be no
What
ditch.
kind of road is this?
Well, it could just be a street road.
Okay. I mean, if you're skidding, you're out of control.
Yes.
So you're trying to prevent you're trying to do damage control.
Yes.
So I would think,
I can't remember
like,
what
you
the
don't
rule is.
slam on the brakes because then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking winter inclement
But
weather,
you don't accelerate either.
You don't accelerate.
Yeah.
I think
But you want to control your vehicle and bring it back. You don't want to
Steer
run
in the
into
opposite
oncoming
direction
traffic.
you
I
want
think
the-
the opposite
I think it's
direction.
I think the rule is steer into it.
Into
D.
So it'd be C.
No, it'd be D.
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 Steer into the opposite direction you want the front of the
yeah.
vehicle. D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I was right.
So what is it
I
again?
was agreeing, Jay.
The opposite way?
So if your vehicle begins to skid, you should steer in the direction you want the front of your vehicle to go.
Oh no.
All right, well, we got it
Next
wrong.
question. Next
All right.
question.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Okay.
failed.
Well, we
Page
don't know that
76
yet.
for that
Maybe
one.
they
By
change
the
it.
way.
Oh, that was I used them up.
Well,
I
let's
couldn't
find out.
get any wrong.
Yep. When you travel at high speeds, your vehicle burns more fuel every 10 kilometers an hour. Above 90 kilometers an hour, your vehicle burns A,
Well, how
5%,
would I know this?
B, 10%, C, 15%, D, 20% more fuel. So every 10 kilometers above 90 kilometers an hour?
I say 20%. I spend a lot of time on the highway.
I'll say B, 10%.
Correct!
Oh. Okay, can you finish it off?
Next,
Well,
you did.
no, that
not-
was it.
You
That
did
was
not
it.
pass.
I failed.
Oh, no.
You failed.
By one
you
question.
failed.
Sorry, Reid.
You got to check
But
page.
if I had the book, I would have done better.
Well, they give you the pages that you should.
Yeah, that's not going to happen,
review.
Coop. All right, let's go to words of the day for the Edmonton Public Library. There's only 1 week left to take advantage of early bird pricing for EPL's after-hours escape room adventure, Locked Library, the bookcase. Whether you're a puzzle pro or just looking for a one-of-a-kind night out, Locked Library offers suspense and unforgettable fun in one of Edmonton's most iconic spaces. Don't miss this event on Saturday, July 25th at the Stanley A. Milne Library. Early bird pricing ends on June 30th. Get your tickets at epl.ca/Locked Library.
Words of the day, a Bootski edition number 39.
This is actually how the show goes, Buck. It's pretty fun, eh?
It's hard to believe.
When we talk sports, like
Yeah, we did that yesterday.
Like, really? Okay. I just kind of wondered. It says Edmonton Sports Talk. I just kind of thought,
First word of the day, Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
EDELWEISS.
Spelling? If you remember,
He's just floored.
if you remember me back in the TV
This
days,
is about the
and I had to
worst.
send stuff up to Chiron, nothing was ever
your
spelled correct.
typing was questionable.
Yeah, it was.
Edelweiss.
What is it? Is it it's like being in good spirits?
Oh, we were talking the meaning.
Now I got to do the definition.
Well,
too.
if you know what the definition of Edelweiss
Do you know
is.
what it is?
This is the sentence that was sent in. Edelweiss can be found in the Swiss Alps, but only for a brief time each year.
Merry Christmas.
Is it a type of? Is it like mistletoe?
It's a type of plant.
It's a type of plant. A berry type of berry plant.
0 for 1 on the definition. It is a star-shaped mountain flower belonging to the daisy.
Yeah, that's what Buck was thinking of.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking that.
1 out of 2. Second word of the day, incisors.
Oh, that is, what is it?
INCISORS.
Yeah, but I think it is. I think incisors are your
teeth.
Your teeth. I think they're the side ones.
Chisel-like front teeth primarily used for biting, scraping, or nibbling.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I was at Rib Fest on the weekend in Lloyd, and I might be doing some national TV for Sportsnet at the Calgary Stampede, and I lost my front tooth. So
what? Let's see. I can't really see.
Yeah,
All right, we'll take your word for it.
Eating corn on the cob.
Zoom in, everybody.
So I look like I'm from Dewberry. So apologies to everybody in Dewberry.
Dewberry's a wonderful community.
Yeah, I know.
All right, this one we got to give this one more mention. Greg Buchanan here for Wagon Wednesday for the WPCA. Presented by
Did we
Central
talk
Mile
wagons?
Racetrack
We did.
Casino.
Don't worry. I've been on here for a bit, and it's like,
no, this is how.
Yeah.
Come on.
Are you sure you want to come back?
Like, well, you thought I'd someday get a show with my name on it and it'd be normal?
No, not really, actually. I kind of knew. I knew that nothing was going to be normal. That's why I hired you.
All right. On behalf of Greg Buchanan, Zachary Kubish, and Jason Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins. Have a great evening.